Is that it up there? Is this it?
I don't know, man. We're just gonna have to find out.
Whoa. Holy shit, dude.
How are you doing?
I still haven't seen your cock though, so don't think of me now. Think of me back when you first met me.
I don't think of you
Wait.
often. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't handle all this dick sucking. Stop. The episode has started.
Jeez.
It's like, yeah, baby.
I have a tiny bladder and a loose asshole. Please.
Yeah.
What? What is this?
If you're gonna stick your fingers in me, it better be raw. Shut that bitch up.
I can't.
Oh, you didn't start Reaper?
I didn't even start Reaper.
Oh no.
Oh, it's okay. Hi.
I didn't even start Reaper.
It's
Oh my
okay.
god.
It's fine.
Is that how we're starting Reaper? I didn't start it.
We didn't start the podcast, guys. I mean, we're
When you-
streaming, but
when
we didn't
you-
start the recording.
When you were outside, she
Yeah.
was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I always get stressed." I was like, "I always get stressed before we start this."
You should make a checklist.
How many times have
Hey.
we said that?
Sup, Cody?
Hold my beers. Shalom.
And we have talked about creating a
Fucking-
checklist in the
and
past
never
several
do.
times. We never ever
I'll
do
make
it.
one for you if you want. My handwriting is nice and neat too.
Oh, it's
Can
probably
you-
better than mine.
On that thermostat, can you click it over to cool?
Oh.
The bottom right, yeah. It's fucking 74 degrees in here. Jesus.
I
That's
like that it's-
normal.
I like that cool is set to 69 automatically.
Did you see on Bo Burnham's new special that the only time that his air conditioner is on is it's set to 69?
Mhm.
Yep.
I've actually never sat down and watched a full episode of Bo Burnham.
What do you mean episode of Bo
Well,
Burnham?
anything, any special, any nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
This most
missing out.
recent one is if you've never watched anything, it'll be like weird to be like,
yeah,
oh, is this
I've
a
heard
comedy
it's
special?
kind of heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's watching a man slowly go insane and like lose his shit a little bit.
Well, it's because of COVID and stuff
Yeah.
like that,
And he had-
quarantine and stuff, right?
Right before, 5 years before all this happened, he took a break and just kind of disappeared and was like dealing with his mental health the whole time. So right when he decided to come back, fucking COVID happened.
Uh-huh.
Like
It
he
was like-
decided in January to
Oh.
come back, and then COVID happened. He was like, oh, I'll just film a special inside then.
Pretty sure it was like
Yikes.
right before he was about to do a show.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like the day before or some shit like that they like said that like we were going on lockdown and shit. And so like yeah.
What, March 16th?
Yeah, that sounds right.
17th?
Somewhere
I don't know.
around
It
there.
was 16th or 17th.
Yeah.
It was right before
Yeah,
my birthday.
My last day at work was the 15th.
Yeah.
No shit.
As Catherine.
As Catherine?
I told you, my old boss
Oh
called me
yeah, that's
Catherine for 2
right.
weeks. I let it go.
That's right.
Yeah,
I remember
and
now.
What do you call me? Kayla. That's
Yeah,
right. You
Kayla.
call me Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
What's up, Kayla?
How are y'all doing? Well, I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic.
How are you doing?
Hey, that Facebook video
How
that you just
you
made was
doing?
hilarious. He was like, I gotta remove all these rocks, and I'm doing it for some free beers. And then, like, it's like nighttime, and he posted another video, and he's like, that's how you fucking do that. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. And then, like, smacks the beer against the camera and takes a sip of it.
yeah.
It's like, that's fucking perfect, dude. Hold on, I gotta show it to you.
Cody's great.
Cody's the shit, dude.
Is this the Cody I know?
Don't think so.
I only know Max Nermus.
No,
okay.
no, you don't know Cody.
No, he came with us camping.
Yeah, Cody was
Yeah.
the one that
Oh,
came with it.
okay. Well, I've seen pictures of him, so I know what you look like, but I don't know who you are.
He's a good guy. The smack is perfect.
Dude, it's fucking perfect, dude. Just want to stop by and say hi. I hope you all have a fantastic night. Did some landscaping all day, and now it's time to pound some bruising game. Yep.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm here
yeah.
but can't hear you.
Cheers.
It's on my end. All right, that's good. Yeah, fucking cheers.
It's good as long as it's on your end.
Yeah. Please let us know if you have audio issues.
Yeah. What? What?
What? Are we referencing something?
Where's the butt stuff?
Oh, that's honesty, right?
Yeah.
That's me. I don't know. Where is the butt stuff?
Where's the butt stuff?
There it is.
I think you have a. There's the butt stuff one too, don't you?
Where's the butt stuff?
I don't think so. Cause
She kind of
oh
sounds
wait,
like me.
Where's the butt stuff?
no, I just have it twice.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why I have it twice.
Yeah, because
Get me
just
the
that
fuck
good.
out.
Get me the fuck out. Oh, I miss my baby. I wish she was here.
Oh, she is here.
This is fun.
Love you, Cody.
too, Cody. Fuck, dude. What were we talking about? Oh, Burnham's special.
Oh yeah, if anything, you should just watch like the music videos that he's slowly releasing on his YouTube for the special. So like a white woman's Instagram came out.
White woman.
I knew you were gonna start singing the second I said it. Woman's Instagram.
White.
Am I in heaven or is this a white woman's Instagram?
Dude, that shit was so fucking funny.
I really like that one, and obviously like Welcome to the Internet is pretty fantastic. If you've never seen anything he's done, but back in like
My sister tried to get me to watch it, but I was like,
it was a lot more immature when he was doing like the YouTube stuff, and then his first.
Yo, I'm the greatest rapper ever.
I mean, he's
Anyways.
clever.
He's very
Yeah.
clever, yeah, and that's in the Boyo song. He says how clever he is.
Yes, he does.
I'm the cleverest rapper, or I don't know the lyrics. See, you're gonna have to be the one that sings it.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Anyway,
I just remember I'm Boyo. I'm
Yeah.
the greatest rapper forever, ever. Either you, whether.
you think you're better or not?
You think I'm clever? I'm hot.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, I got it.
So he had like his immature starting out young kid on YouTube type shit, and then like his first special was real edgy. Like there's a bunch of Helen Keller jokes and like
Right.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Wasn't it
I used
what?
to know how to play that on guitar.
yeah. So he has a whole song about how Helen
Um,
Keller would be the perfect girlfriend or something
'Cause
like
Helen
that.
Keller is a miracle worker. I was a one-man show. She didn't mind the zits on my ass. It gave her more to read, or something like that. It gave her more to read. It gave her more to read. Gave her more to read. Gave her more to read.
So there was that stuff, and then he started to become like more and more aware of who he was as a person online, and started to get a little more mature.
Right.
So like
Instead
the
of
last,
just making comedy, he was like more personal.
yeah,
Yeah.
So Inside, which is the most recent, and then the one before that, which is What Period.
Okay, yeah.
Those are both totally worth
Yeah.
watching.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought the what one was the most popular.
Yeah.
Or is there another
Well,
one?
till now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, What was super popular when it
Yeah.
came out.
That
and
was
then,
the big one that everyone was freaking out
Yeah.
about?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then Inside's the new one.
Wasn't
yeah.
that his first special?
No, because
No,
he has another one out too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, wait, was that the one where he did the left and the right brain? Or was that what?
I get them mixed up. I could look it up. I have my phone right here. But yeah, he does some really awesome stuff in some of the second special, I want to
Yeah.
say.
When he started doing the streamer thing, I fucking lost it. Lost it.
Oh, reacting to his own video?
No.
Or-
No.
okay.
When he's doing the streamer. Oh, what,
Do you mean like physical party streamers?
is he reacting to it?
So he does like a YouTube stream, and then he reacts to his own stream,
And then
then
yeah,
he
okay,
reacts
yeah.
to the reacting
But when
of the stream.
when that first pops up, I was like, this looks almost exactly like how I used to stream, and I was
Yeah.
like, I am losing it right now. I was like, that was funnier to me because it was like, I'm not a white woman and my Instagram doesn't look like that. But I thought it was funny because I know plenty of white women that their Instagram looks exactly like the way that he was showing that, it
I don't
is.
even have Instagram.
And but when that stream came up, I was like, yep, that's me. That's
Mm.
me right there.
Mm.
He's calling me out, but it's okay.
So you've got a white woman's Instagram?
No, I have a white dude's Twitch account though, for sure.
Mm.
Several of
Definitely.
the things he says though, like you immediately get like the
Yeah.
reference in what he's relating to.
Okay.
Like he puts the like yellow and white flowers over his eyes and lays back over like a blue lit room, and like he does the
With like, there's a bunch of like lights coming down, like Christmas lights, but it's like they're like blurred out, and he's like standing in the middle of them, and like
lots of pictures of lattes,
Oh,
simple
yeah.
glass of wine.
he's got like a mug that says something on it.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Or
like-
there's a rose taped to the wall, and then the shadow of a hand grabbing the rose off the wall. Yeah, shit like that. A white woman's
it
Instagram.
was literally a white woman's Instagram.
So he's had 5 specials.
What?
Comedy Central presents in 2009.
No way.
Words, Words, Words in 2010.
Words.
What in 2013.
Mm,
Make Happy in 2016. I think that's the one that has left and right brain.
I think so too.
Yeah. And then he did 8th Grade, the movie, which was in 2017. That doesn't count as a special. And then Inside.
Huh.
8th grade's great too.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Okay, so it's about being an 8th grader, and it's like got kids that age starring in it, and just having Bo as the guy that's at the head of that, who's like really emotionally intelligent, is awesome because it's really raw, and it makes you cringe and feel like you're back in middle school or like junior high. So it's worth a watch because often kids in movies are like portrayed as like miniature adults, like, and they don't talk the way they talk in the real world, but in this movie they talk how they would talk, and it's just real.
So I saw another TikTok that they were like, I don't know if you guys caught this or not, but they showed one of his specials where he tips the water bottle over.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh shit, my bad. And then he starts like walking over, and then he's like, you thought that was an accident, but that was really on purpose. Like, he has a whole like song that comes on.
I think that's what.
Yeah, because they had a lot of the scripted stuff.
Yeah, and so in Inside, he almost drops his camera. So is that him doing it on purpose, or was that
Inside before or after?
After. It's the most recent.
The most recent one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they were saying that like he does things to kind of like show you.
Well, so that's
that it's all scripted.
Part of what I was saying when I brought it up too is the Welcome to the Internet is like a revision and a reference to his Welcome to YouTube song from back in like 2012.
I was just about to talk about that.
Yeah, so it's like Welcome to YouTube back when YouTube was doing like the year-round roundups at the end of the year, like all the best of YouTube.
Katy Perry was sitting on the fucking piano.
Yeah, he did a song for that and was like making fun of how YouTube is like all the best and all the worst things in one place.
Yeah,
and references a bunch of that shit.
Welcome to YouTube.
And then now that he's like become more and more famous and he's like an internet personality, it's Welcome to the Internet and slams current internet culture and gets it pretty fucking spot on.
Yeah, I would say so.
He probably studies it.
I mean, he was trapped inside for a year.
Yeah.
The dude's a genius.
Yeah.
Like, and I want to say.
Can you hear me now?
What up, Wombi? I want to say that comes from mental instability. Because I would like to say that when you can understand the world the way that Bo does, it's you got some shit going on. You see a lot of shit that or think about a lot of things that I would say most people don't really think about, just because they don't question things as much. They
Definitely
just kinda go
opens up
through.
the door of normal-ish people to think more about the things that he might bring up.
Yeah.
That's what drew me into his type of comedy at the beginning when I first got into him. When I found him on YouTube, was like, oh, this is different than any other thing that I've seen on here. And I like comedy, so I'll see what this guy's about.
Yeah.
I didn't expect us to talk about Bo Burnham that long.
Bo's the shit, bro. I could go on about Bo. And then the sexting. I don't want to give the whole special away.
Yeah.
We're sitting over here like.
I will be honest. I don't know if I'll watch it. However,
You should fucking watch it.
I've
Sit
forgotten
down,
this,
smoke a
like,
joint.
3 times.
Oh, wait,
I've
you don't
remembered it
fucking
3
smoke.
times.
Yeah.
We almost watched Tenacious D.
Oh,
Today.
yeah. See, we
Yeah.
learned last time that we had you on
Almost.
that you've seen almost no movies that we love.
Yeah, I know. The list grows.
Yeah.
No, we watched Mr. Right instead with Anna Kendrick, and
I've never even heard of that one.
No, it's on Netflix. I don't know.
Of course, we've never heard of it.
It's I guess it would be a rom-com, but it's like action.
No, it
as
sounds
well.
dumb.
Okay.
It-
Like
it
Mr. and
throws-
Mrs. Smith, like a spy
Yeah.
thriller rom-com.
Actually, yes.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
probably pretty accurate. Like the dude.
Mr. and Mrs.
is-
Smith was an awesome movie. Shut up.
It is an awesome movie. I'm sorry.
I agree that it's an awesome movie, but the fact that you.
She just likes
Didn't
alternative
watch Tenacious
stuff.
D and watch something else instead.
Yes.
Yeah. I kind of really got a hold of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we'll watch it sometime, maybe.
We should all watch it together. I mean, come on. We've talked about it enough now.
All right, good night, stream. We're gonna go watch Tenacious D.
I'm down.
Oh, he's upset.
You,
I let you down.
Do you hold on? Wait a minute. Do you come on this show just to fucking hurt my feelings? Is that what it is? Do you
No.
specifically come on the show? You were like, oh hey, Austin was talking about me coming on the podcast, like I gotta go over there because I gotta tell him that we almost watched Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, but then we decided not to do it, and I know how much it's gonna piss him off.
See,
Yeah.
that idea, that concept of I should tell Austin we almost watched Tenacious D tonight, that came up in my head when we scrolled past it. So I thought of you when it came on, but then we just kept scrolling. So
you didn't even consider it though. You just scroll. You were like, "Oh hey, Austin told me about that movie, but fuck that dude.
actually,
I'm not watching anything that he tells me. It's got
I-
Jack Black in it. I know
didn't-
that."
I didn't have control over the controller. Shane was actually
Should've-
scrolling past it.
I'm a-
So if you have right to be mad at anybody, it'd
I got
be
choice words
Shane.
for both of y'all. Okay, choice words for both of y'all. Fuck that shit.
But I saw Jack Black in a little video clip that they played in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's super young.
yeah,
Yeah, he's like 50 now.
yeah. When did Hey Siri,
After that Captain America TikTok we watched last
when
time,
did
yeah,
Tenacious
he's pretty
D and the
old.
Pick of Destiny come out?
2009,
Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny
2007.
was released November 22nd, 2006.
Oh,
Aw.
Yeah,
2006.
Yeah, it's Australian.
Hey, cake in the morning, girl.
Hey,
Hey.
hey now, who you
Who you
calling?
calling
Oh,
old?
whoa, she said it. She said it. That was her.
How old is Jack Black?
Hey Siri,
Hey
how
Google.
old is Jack Black?
Thomas Jacob Jack Black is an American actor, comedian, singer, and songwriter.
Well, give us this
Shall
whole
I
thing.
continue?
Yes.
He is known for his roles in the films The Cable Guy, Cradle Will Rock,
Oh yeah,
Orange County,
Cable Guy's a good movie.
School of Rock, Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny, The Holiday, Big Kind Rewind, Year One, Bernie,
Year One.
Sex Tape, and The House with a Clock in Its Walls.
Oh.
He also voices the giant panda named Po from DreamWorks.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, Kung Fu
Shoot,
Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. I
That's
forgot
right.
about that.
Okay, you can stop now, bitch.
It
Shut up.
avoided his age, though. He probably
It,
doesn't
it
want
didn't.
the public
How
to know.
old is Jack? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How old is Jack Black?
Shout at your phone.
Jack Black is 51 years old.
51.
51.
Hey, we're almost spot on with all that.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you do that the first time?
Born in 1970, then.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. It's
fast.
nice to say around the even, like, 10 numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's like, ooh, boom. You're right there.
Yeah. You've got at least a halfway chance of being close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife's gonna feel like
Either
shit
70
tomorrow.
or 71.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait.
Oh my God, there's so
Maybe
many people.
70 or 69. Yeah.
Hey, Garrett, what up? Miss Caboose Killer?
Caboose Killer.
Bruh.
Is
What?
that Alyssa?
I don't know, dude.
Caboose
Hey.
Killer?
Germanus is here.
74. Oh, come on, Patrick. It doesn't matter how many stars you have. 74.
SpongeBob reference.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
wondering. Yeah.
Did you not watch SpongeBob either?
I watched, like, the stuff that was airing when
Yeah.
I was around Nickelodeon age.
Oh, so you haven't seen every episode
No.
7 times over?
No,
Oh,
absolutely
okay.
not.
Well,
I
he
also
has.
haven't had cable for going on 15 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
We just do
all I have
internet
is
stuff.
internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, he's upset.
We
I know.
often disappoint
That's
him.
fine. Yeah. Well, I disappoint him the most.
You
so.
do.
Mm-hmm. I accept that. But
He's mostly
so
disappointed that
I
I
want
won't
to
let him
say,
see
like,
my cock.
oh, wait, I remember.
That too. I have a TikTok for that, actually. So you just wait, bud. I
do too.
Do you really?
I remember actually the last bit that I was actively watching cable, and it was when Avatar: The Last Airbender was airing.
Oh, yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it actually airing?
Yes, it was
I went
actually
back-
airing
I
because
went back
I
and watched
missed.
the whole thing.
It's
Yeah,
so
oh,
good.
I've
Yeah.
got the box set. Don't get me wrong.
So fucking good.
But when it was airing, I of course watched the beginning of it, the book one water, and then we lost cable, and then a whole chunk of it was missing, and I finally got cable back,
Yeah.
and I was watching the last 4 episodes of Book Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
so
around-
I missed the entirety of Earth and Fire, and realized that it was all done, and I'm like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
I think
So-
around Lake Laogai is when I stopped having cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're talking like early high school for me. So I mean, that's a significant chunk of time.
You guys are the same age.
Are we?
I'm 28. 93.
Yeah,
Yep.
93.
Hell yeah.
The
Told
good,
you.
The good year.
The best year.
Sure, whatever.
Some weird things happened in '93, but it's a good year.
You know what's
When's your
funny?
birthday?
March 25th.
March 4th.
Oh hell yeah, March
Wow.
babies. Nice.
You guys are like real close.
I know.
We got fucked in the
well,
pandemic.
it's a different horoscope than I am because I'm pretty sure it changes near the end of the month anyway. I'm
Yeah,
Pisces.
and then they tried to move it back.
I don't acknowledge that.
I don't either,
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
also
an
don't
Aries.
pay attention to it, but some people do. So I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
So
I guess I'll throw that information at people.
got lots of March people in here. Cake in the morning is March as well.
Hey.
what up?
Half of Maxine Armas was also March.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that could have. I see why that was a weird energy there.
Yeah.
Now everybody's
Oh,
all
I
the same fucking
It's okay.
Sorry, baby.
astrological sign. Bunch of weird
Yeah.
energies
Yeah.
mixing together.
Although a lot of times when I see shit about Virgos, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Apparently, half of Cap City is Gemini's now.
Oh shit, that's bad.
Yeah, I know.
So I just thought about something.
What?
Like 2 of my best friends are my brother's age also, and my brother never wanted to hang out with me, or didn't ever really want anything to do with me at all, like growing up.
Yeah.
And now I'm like best friends with people that are his age,
Yeah.
and it just cracks me up. Like y'all couldn't have been like a year older or a year younger. You're like exactly my brother's age, and I wonder if I'm like, did I subconsciously like manifest that for myself?
Oh, were
Or
you
did it
like
just
seeking us out?
Like that
Are
subconsciously?
you a cougar hunter?
I still haven't seen your cock though, so no.
Never say never.
Tell that to him, okay? Don't tell that to me. Tell that to him. All right? Never say never, my fucking ass. Also, what was it? Caboose Killer? Miss Caboose Killer? Is that a pegging reference? Miss Caboose
I'm gonna
Killer?
kill
Oh, I
that
have
caboose.
Is that a pegging
I don't
reference?
know.
Do you know what pegging is?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. You were sheltered, so I was just wondering.
No, it's not a pegging reference.
I was wondering if it was
Apologies.
Alyssa because it's got killer in the name. So, you know, because she's a
Oh, jeez.
cold-blooded killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could go
I'm taking out old ladies.
Yeah.
So what is the reference then? I gotta know.
Wait, which reference of what?
Miss Caboose Killer,
She's
why
just
is it?
going around and murdering all of Thomas the Tank Engine's friends. All the cabooses.
Oh my god.
She's a caboosist.
Yeah, but the
Oh.
Thomas the Tank Engine was all about the engines, not the caboose.
Yeah, so all of his friends
So
are
the
the caboose.
is not alive.
Well, that's a good point. Oh, well, now that makes me wonder about what message that show was trying to send to kids about living and unliving things.
Well, I guess. Or carrying around your baggage.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're getting
Wow.
really deep.
Yeah.
It's a reference to Red versus Blue.
Oh, I do remember Red
Holy
versus
shit.
Oh, I never watched that. I watched a different Red versus Blue or Red and Blue. It was a YouTube thing called Dick Figures.
Blue. Oh, Dick Figures is
I
awesome.
loved Dick Figures. That was hilarious. See, he doesn't know. Oh my
No.
god.
You would like Dick Figures.
I'm sure I mean, come on.
2 stick figures, red and blue.
It has a dick in
Yeah.
the name. I mean,
Yeah,
of course I'm gonna.
Red
like
is like rambunctious and crazy, and Blue is always pissed off that Red is acting like
the
an
nerd
asshat.
and
yeah.
it. That sounds like me and you.
Yeah, it's awesome. My eyes feel like puzzle pieces.
Oh, you know what? That does make sense.
Mhm.
You're blue and he's red.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah. That's why I said that's us. Like all
a
the
little
time.
more grounded than he
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
For sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Although you are, I will admit, you are a little bit more control than the actual red.
Red's wild.
If okay.
He's wild.
Yeah. He swallowed a bee one time.
Think about me back. Think about me back when you first met me, though.
Auto-tune.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
Don't think of me now. Think of me back when you first met me.
I don't think of you
Wait.
often. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I couldn't even finish the whole sentence. I think about you all the time, baby. No, yeah, you were definitely way crazier back in the day.
Wait, you've mellowed out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
You can thank my wife for that one. Real talk.
We both
Thank
have
you.
mellowed out a
Yeah.
little bit.
Dang.
Yeah.
You've mellowed out?
Yeah.
Yeah, mellow yellow over here now.
Yeah. Like even when we were out at the bar and shit like that, mellowed. That's mellow.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
when I hang out with him, he's like suggesting all this shit, and I'm like, how about we just go like skate? Like, we'll hit a bar and we'll just go skate. I'm peeking a
He's
little
like,
bit.
wow.
You are. Oh, I can turn it down up here too.
Oh, okay. Well, if we turn it down on both, I don't want to fuck it up.
Yours up
Okay.
a little bit, because
Cool.
that'll
Sounds good.
affect it a little bit more.
Yep. All right, we're good. Yeah, no, I was definitely like last time we went out, even though you got hurt, and I was still like, let's keep going, and you ended up being all right for the night. But
Yeah.
like, there was lots of places you were like, we could go here, 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 here.
Yeah.
Karaoke, all the places.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have karaoke that night too with a fucking like sprained rib or bruised rib
Yeah,
or
how's
whatever.
that doing?
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's if I sneezed earlier today and went to my knee Yeah.
Ooh.
because it
But
hurt so
everything
bad.
else, like deep breaths, aren't that excruciating anymore.
No, it was
I was
just
worried I was gonna
s-
make you laugh a bunch tonight.
I just sneezed really fucking hard, and it was
Yikes.
like really bad. Like
Yikes.
it felt like somebody was stabbing me in the chest.
Yeah, let's not do
But
that.
for the most part, like it's doing a lot better.
Good.
And like still dealing with the tennis elbow.
all ready for kayaking?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm ready for
You're coming
kayaking.
too, right?
Maybe. Probably not.
Aww.
The 19th?
Honestly, I was expecting a no, and when you said maybe, I was like,
I want to go. I really do want to
You
go.
should.
But
We'll
I
drive.
have,
You can just
Is
drive
it-
here, and we'll drive.
what day is it again?
The 19th.
19th.
it's a Saturday.
See, that might be when Crystal's out of town though, and then I'd have to find somebody to watch the kids.
I mean, if you can make it happen, we will be
Oh, the
over the
19th is
moon to
Juneteenth,
have
too.
you. I don't think my sister's gonna come,
Mm-hmm.
but she's also gotten a lot on her plate recently, and she quit her second job, but now she's picking up a lot of like side jobs for just cash and stuff like that. So she's like iffy about it. Well, I'll try to talk to her a little bit more and see,
I
but
feel it.
I don't know.
I feel
So
it, though.
who else is coming? It's Katie and who?
So Abby and Trayshawn.
I have never met them.
No, but
They're cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, they're cool
Okay.
peoples. I wouldn't invite anybody that's not fucking cool
Oh, no, I-
peoples.
No, because you're gonna have fun. You want to invite fun
Yeah.
people.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trayshawn's real
I'm not
chill.
worried about that.
All my
I've just never
peoples
met
are
him.
cool
That's all.
peoples. All
I
my
feel like I've
peoples is cool
met someone
peoples.
new every time I've gone kayaking. Honestly.
I mean,
I should go kayaking. Sounds like you meet people.
who new did you meet
So
on the last one that we went on?
on Memorial Day. Oh well, not with our group. No,
Okay.
I was the only one. Pardon me. Who knew everybody in the group.
Yeah.
Everyone else was meeting each other.
Yeah. Well, the only person I met was Alyssa.
And Caleb.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
Caleb. That's right. That's true.
And we're not sure if we're gonna get him or not. We haven't even
Yeah.
talked to him yet. But with Memorial Day, I met a coworker from Cap City that no longer works there, and I met Angie's, brother and his girlfriend and stuff like that. So like, there's a whole bunch of people that we've met.
Anyways, we're gonna
stuff.
go past that. Yeah.
What did I
meeting new
miss?
people. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll tell you later. I don't want to talk about it on the stream
Sounds good.
or on the podcast.
Heard.
Yeah.
Aye, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, if you can get a sitter or something,
Yeah.
we'll be over the moon to have you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see
You're
what-
always welcome on any of our trips.
He already fucking knows that.
I gotta
Yeah.
ask the wife what she's doing that weekend, and then I'll see.
Yeah.
This
coming Saturday.
Okay.
And then if
no,
not, then
Oh, well,
we have a
technically.
larger group, like significantly larger, going on the 4th
Okay.
to Hocking Hills. And we're Cap City's closed that day, so we're going to get a bunch of coworkers to go too.
Fuck yeah.
A lot of people you haven't met.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for
Mhm.
that. I might make my wife stay home.
Make her stay home.
Yeah.
Which one?
My wife?
No, not which wife. Which date?
The 4th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might make her stay
Which
home for
wife?
that. Which wife?
Which wife we talking about here?
Again, we can talk about this off stream.
And I'm
Everybody
only
shut
a
the fuck up.
side piece.
Rama.
This is starting to sound
Yeah.
like a combo meal.
Yeah, it's supersized, bro. This is a supersized combo meal. So I gave our business card out to 2 of the guys that I was working with out at over on the west side when I went to the other library.
West Site? Sorry.
And, oh, dude, it's off of Parsons.
Yeah. Ooh,
like,
fun.
Yeah.
I used to go over there with my mom for reasons.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Parsons.
So, yeah. I one of them I'm like, yeah, you might like it. The other one I'm like, you might like it.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, we'll see. Because we talk about some crazy shit.
Is
I
he
mean,
closed-minded or something?
No, I don't think either of them are closed-minded, but
Mm.
some people just like, some people don't necessarily relate to some of the humor, you know?
Got it.
Because we can be kind of dark sometimes,
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
fucked up. Like, my wife has gotten on us multiple times and has gotten upset at us for making certain jokes. And,
yeah.
yeah. So sometimes we have to be a little careful, and sometimes we, like, cross
Right.
that line.
Okay.
Which, to us, we know that it's just, like, you know, comedy, and, like, these jokes, like, get made. And my wife is like, no, you don't make those jokes, you know? So,
Mhm.
like,
I just, Howard Stern was popular and still is very popular for a very,
Yeah.
very long time. So if you don't like, that brand of comedy, then it's not for you.
yeah.
We don't mean any harm. We love everybody.
Yeah, but definitely, like, my wife's got a good point,
Yeah.
but then also, like, we have a good point, too. So, what we, she was talking about.
Sometimes it's okay to laugh about some things, but other times it can
Yes.
be bad for the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're a comedy show. So
Yeah.
you like,
It's just being smart about the platform that we have.
yeah, that's true.
Not crossing the line with
But
that.
she was talking about, like, not doing the show anymore, and I was like, oh, no. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no. Let's we're going to set a line. And we're not going to cross it because
Yeah.
I want you to be on the show, and I don't want you to not be on the show because we make, the wrong
Oh,
joke
you
or
mean
something.
for her not to be on the show anymore?
Yeah, I don't want her to
Oh.
not be on the show anymore.
Right.
She was
She
talking
sat
about
us down and taught us, and we
Yeah.
all had a conversation. We had a learning
Because
moment.
for a second there, I thought you were.
Yeah.
I thought for a second there she was saying about shutting down the podcast.
No, she can't shut this shit down.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, I was
right.
like, whoa.
No,
That's
I will
really
divorce my
intense.
wife before she makes me quit this fucking shit.
You have a lot of fun on here.
Yeah, this is the only time. This is like the only reason I get to see this motherfucker once a week is because we do this.
Is that really only it?
Yeah.
Before we did this, we would maybe see each other like once every couple months.
Oh, dang.
Like,
Well, and that was because life had started happening.
True.
Before that, it was we saw each
Kids.
other every day down at the skate
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
And we hung out almost every goddamn day. And then, we became adults, and I had my wife, and you met Honesty, and fucking we got our own places and started seeing each other less.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had kids first.
yeah.
Yeah, so it just slowed down over time until
How
we
old
started
are they
doing the 4 and 5 now.
Okay.
Avi's gonna be 6 in October.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
dude.
First grade or kindergarten?
They're gonna start kindergarten. And
Oh,
she just started
wow.
gymnastics too.
Holy
Yeah, I
cow.
did
Yeah.
see that that your wife posted a video of her in her first tumbling class.
Actually, I think she's gonna start first grade. I think you're right.
Well, if she's turning 6 in October, it would make sense
Yeah,
for her
Yeah.
to start first grade.
yeah,
And not for them to start second or kindergarten at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ollie's not starting kindergarten, so I'm pretty sure she's starting first grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
They made me do first grade over again.
Wait, what? You were held back?
Yeah.
In first grade?
It was either first grade or kindergarten.
Was it
what
one
the
of the two?
heck?
Because of like
Yeah.
your age, or because of like
I
you're
don't-
Social
I don't
skills.
dumb? Did you have a learning?
Which one do you think it was, bud? Let's be real here, alright? Which one do you think it was, alright?
I don't know.
It was most
What do
likely
these
because I was
squiggly
fucking
lines
dumb.
mean?
Okay, I was probably fucking dumb, alright? But no, that's why I was 18 going into my senior year.
Oh, okay.
Or like right as I had... I'm gonna kill this fucking dog. She has no reason to be sitting here whining at me, right? Susan, lay down!
We took her out.
Yeah.
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 I took her out. What do you mean, we?
I
There's no we in
I
this.
was outside for 5 seconds.
I took her out.
You waved him off.
I did.
Susan, come here. Come here. Come here.
Blue Wombi says I had to do a grade in between first and second.
Called transition. Oh yeah, I know people that have done that. But no, yeah, that's why I was like, cause you start school in like August, and then September I turned 18.
Mm.
That's why I was able to drop out my senior year and go get my GED. Was because I was 18
Dropped
and I could
out?
decide.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I have a GED. I don't have a high school diploma.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did. The GED, I was in like the 98th percentile though.
Mm.
Both of us fucked up our schooling a little bit. I had sophomore year, I went to summer school, and then I barely graduated.
Yeah, I
No.
barely graduated too, but my just didn't do homework
Yeah, that was the
at
same
all.
thing.
I
Yeah,
hated
that
doing
was-
homework.
Did you
I
do the thing where
tested
you would
well.
pretend to look for it too when asked for it, or would you just tell them that you
You
didn't
pull
do
out
it?
your homework and you're going through all the papers that you had
I
in your
think
folder.
I would like go home and throw it out, and then
Yeah.
be like, "Oh no, I don't have it. Oh darn, what a shame."
I would
Are you
pretend
sure that
like
you
I
don't
did
have
it.
it in the stack? Are you sure it's not somewhere in there? Did you lose my homework?
I looked.
I left
But
it in my locker.
yeah, I pretended to look, or yeah, I left it. There was all the excuses, but
Mhm.
of course, not even my name was written on the paper.
Yeah.
That's how much I didn't do my homework, and so not doing my homework. I tested really well. I was able to loosely understand what was going on in the class, but then once I had the material, and the teacher would start going on to the other classmates and be like, "Oh no, this means that," and I would just zone out.
Yeah.
And as soon as like the lesson quote unquote was loosely over, I would just zone out and not pay attention. But then the OGTs that came through, I hated English with a passion, and yet that was my strongest class for some reason.
Oh,
I almost
wow.
passed out for my
Um,
OGT.
I passed
Swear.
all of them.
Yeah, I did great on all the state
yeah,
and
I
standardized
did totally
testing.
fine. It's literally logic.
Yeah.
I had to retake it or like take it another day because
I think half of my social circle had to retake at least like one or two. Some of them you had to do 3 of them redone. It's like, what the heck did you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I passed my OGTs too.
Yeah.
Like I passed that shit with flying colors, but no, I just didn't do my homework, and then
Yeah.
also was like
So we all had very similar
I think I had a
stories.
2.5
doing drugs
GPA.
and shit.
Or
Yeah,
something like that.
something like that. Me
Yeah.
too.
2.5?
I think mine was a
Shit,
2.4.
I got you guys beat.
Really?
Yeah, 1.5.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
hang on, what's the, I mean, I scraped by with like D's in most of my classes. Like maybe C's and D's.
The highest grade that I got in high school was a regular like core class was a C. That was the highest grade I got, and that was because the teacher liked me.
Right.
I'm
I'm sure if I had tried to do homework, I would have definitely done fine with A's and B's.
Yeah, you know what's really funny because like after the 5th grade, did not, and if you kind of look at like the events that had happened in my life, and then like where 5th grade is, you can be like, oh hey, it was right around that time that my mom was doing crack. So after that, I just didn't really give a shit. Well, when I got to junior high, they put me kind of like in this, like halfway through the day, I would go to like this like one like little teacher that would like help me do my homework and shit like that, because that was like my only issue. So she would sit down with me and like help me do my homework. It was just a specific thing that was still in school that made me do it. Guess what? My grades went up. My homework was getting done and everything else. Stopped doing it for whatever fucking reason, and then went right back down.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all didn't fucking catch on that this was working and didn't want to keep it going. My mom didn't pay attention.
Was it? What do you think helped the most? Was it the supervision? Was it the guidance?
It was
the
that
fact
it was
an
that it
adult
was still
helping
in
you?
school.
Yeah.
It was the fact that it was still in school. I was still in school, and there were incentives too. Like she gave me like I would get like candy or like, she used to be a pro tennis player, a pro doubles tennis player, and so like I got this certain incentive, and so we got to go outside, and she was like basically teaching me how to fucking play tennis. We were just knocking a
So
tennis
you're like,
ball.
yay, physical activity.
I
Let me
mean,
get
yeah.
this done
Yeah,
real quick.
like yeah, I got to go outside and like yeah, but it was the fact that it was still in school. Like why and what really pissed me off was that I would be the one that was in class that would be like answering all the questions and shit too, especially in like math and science and shit like that. Like if they had a question, I already knew the answer before. Hey, you dropped something.
Hey, I still look cool while I did it.
Before they even asked the question, I already knew what the answer
Right.
was. So I would be raising my hand. Like it would get to the point where teachers would be like, "Okay, somebody besides
Who can tell me?
Austin,
Yeah.
like, can somebody besides Austin tell me
Right.
what the answer is?" And I'm like, "Can we just get through this? This is fucking dumb. I get
Right.
this shit already. Like, I already understand it." So, I guess I really wasn't challenged either, which is kind of my fault for not taking classes that would actually challenge me, but I also didn't want to do fucking homework outside of school in more challenging classes.
Right.
I just wanted to do the shit in school. Homework's
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
Yeah, similar story. I was like selectively and selfishly focused to where like I would select classes that I thought sounded interesting to me. So like art classes I was always super into because I love to draw. and I loved graphic design and stuff like that. But then I hated my art teacher, and I didn't like being assigned things. I didn't like being told what to draw
Yeah.
or when to do a certain thing. So I would just do something completely different than what they told me, and then turn that in, and they'd be like, "This isn't even what we fucking asked for."
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, and it was the same with like I liked some math, so I would do really well on one subject in math when we hit a certain point, and then after that, just not pay any attention. The teacher's like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah.
It's like I don't care about this part. And
Right.
then when I got home, it was the same thing. It was like, well, I'm gonna practice guitar, and I'm gonna spend 8 hours skating when I get home. Fuck homework.
Your interests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit about anything about what I cared about
I really
outside of that.
full-heartedly believe that if you would have put your all into skateboarding when you were like younger, that
I have a
You-
funny thing that I said to my mom.
you could have been a pro skater.
So my mom
The
one
new
time
Tony Hawk.
was
No.
like, she was pissed at me that I wasn't doing homework and that I was spending all my time skating.
Better than Tony
And
Hawk.
he's got a certain build that's like made for that type of skating. Tony Hawk
yeah.
is Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
I couldn't be that.
you'd
Maybe
be better.
I'd be my own thing.
No, you'd be better.
Okay. Anyway,
Cranberry juice.
I can't handle all this dick sucking. Stop.
I bet you if you really wanted to, you could do a 900. No problem.
If I put my mind to it, and I'd put more effort into it when I was younger, or had more time.
Okay,
But
so
yeah,
what you said to your mom?
My mom, she was pissed at me about not doing homework and putting all my time into skateboarding and just fucking around all the time. And she was like, this isn't a career, and like you're messing up your future life. And I was like, Mom, skateboarding is a job. And like got real mad at her about it. And I was like, when I'm out there, I'm not just fucking around. I'm
Ask her
working.
ask her who Tony Hawk is.
Right. Well,
How
she
do you
knew
think
all
you got
that.
there?
Yeah.
But as like a 14-year-old, it was
Right.
like,
I still think that even like now, you could still become like, you could become YouTube famous if you were to record like some of the shit that you do.
yeah.
Like you could become like YouTube.
I
like-
just love to skate. I don't really want anything
and
from it.
No, and that's totally fine.
That's what
It's
I've always
like-
said when people are like, "Are you sponsored?" I'm like, "No, I would never, because I just want to do it."
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like once people take their hobbies that they're really good at, like skateboarding or something else, like it just popped in my head is like I followed, it's gonna sound so lame. I follow this channel on YouTube called The King of DIY, and it's this guy doing an aquarium gallery.
Listen,
And he's got this huge following.
you haven't
but
seen
it's
Tenacious
his
D and the Pick of
hobby
Destiny. Your bar is
has
already
be-
super low.
Shut
Okay?
up.
We already know
His-
you're
his
lame.
hobby has become his job basically, and so
Yeah.
it's like some people, when you have that hobby become your job, you kind of lose that. You're not doing it for yourself anymore. You're doing it for the public.
Yeah.
And so it's like, why am I even doing this anymore? And then some people start to lose their drive.
That's when you got to realize that like you don't you do what you want to do.
Right.
So like you don't make decisions because of what other people say.
Mhm.
You continue to do the hobby the way that you wanted to do
Right.
it, regardless of what people say. Like what Joe says, post and ghost. Like post something and then don't check the comments.
yeah.
Don't look at the comments. Like
Because there's
just
gonna be people like
no matter
if
what,
you've got
people are gonna
5-star
hate.
content. You're gonna have
people are gonna
negative
hate on your
comments,
shit.
yeah.
They're gonna have something to say
Mhm.
about it, but don't give a shit about those people
Yeah.
because like if you have thousands, millions of people watching your shit, and yet you go through and all of its hate comments, it's still people watching your shit.
That's true.
Even though they're hating on you,
That's
it still
true.
counts as a view. So like,
Yeah.
fuck them. Keep doing the shit that you want to do. Like, and
I think to add to what she was saying though
Yeah.
is that what Carla was saying. Kaitlyn.
What?
I'm
Candace?
just gonna Candace. I'm just gonna keep saying. I'm just gonna keep wrong names.
I caught it immediately. I knew exactly what he was doing.
No, what Kaitlyn was saying to add to that though, like the reason that I don't want skateboarding to be my job or to like I said, whenever anybody ever asked me if I'd be sponsored, it was always no, I don't want that. And it's because it's like super personal to me.
Right.
And I know like people who are pro, like Tony Hawk, will say like, oh, it's my whole life, or like I wouldn't be the person I was without it, or like Nija would say the same thing. Like this is incredibly.
I feel like with you, once there's an expectation in place, you'd have no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like it's that thing that I would never want to taint with like, but I have other hobbies. Like there's other things that I enjoy that I would put out into the world. It's just there's a line there for me with skateboarding.
Is there other hobbies that you enjoy doing that you would put out? Is
Is
that?
Nope, not a single one. Not,
that what you're saying?
No, I can't think of anything that I would put out into the world ever. Hi guys. No,
Yeah,
I like to share my art. I like to share my music, and I like to do the podcast. But skateboarding's for me.
I think that was still something that we had to think about with the podcast too, where it was like when we first started doing it or came up with the idea. I remember my stepdad like talking to me, and he was like, you know, what's your niche? Like, you have to have a niche, you know, like, are you gonna talk about this, or are you gonna be like this, or like, what's your thing? And I was like, no. I was like, we're not gonna have like a niche. Our niche is that we don't have a limit to what we can talk about or what we can do. I never wanted to say. That's why we're just a comedy show, because that's a broad range of shit that I can do.
You can just go just about anywhere with it.
I can do whatever the fuck I want to.
You can have those serious moments, but you can also have the laughs.
Yeah,
I think it'll become a niche over time. Like, we'll eventually find the people who like us, and then that'll be like our niche or group. You know, like you don't start with one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Some people do.
Some people do. Like
Yeah.
last podcast on the left, talked about them plenty of fucking times.
Yeah.
Their niche is, you know, talking about like serial killers and murderers and like conspiracy theories and
Paranormal shit.
paranormal
So
shit.
like the Netflix documentaries kind of stuff.
No, but with a comedy twist to it.
No, I
though.
know, but like that's
Like,
yeah, I got it.
I can't watch
No.
Netflix documentaries like that. That shit bores the fuck
Yeah, I
out of
know.
me.
I
So
love them.
is it?
It's the way that they go about it.
Yeah.
It's the monotone voice the whole fucking time that they're fucking talking, and I just get bored.
Yeah.
But like, at least with last podcast on the left, they put like comedy into their shit and make me laugh. And so
you could
like
add
that.
Henry Zabrowski to anything, and it'd be funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love him. Oh my god. But then again, Marcus, his voice
Mhm.
gets me all the time. Cause like he'll come in and like when they first start the episode and they're like joking around and stuff, and then Marcus comes in with like his serious voice and starts like talking. I'm like,
The episode has started.
It's like,
Jeez.
yeah, baby. Yeah, all day.
Now, is it niche or niche?
I was gonna say that too. It's such a weird word.
I've always said niche.
I've always said niche
Niche.
too, but I was just going. I said nish to
I
like
don't-
as a middle ground.
That one I don't know.
I think it's niche.
Do you know how to spell it?
Niche.
I think so.
Okay, Google.
Go ahead.
How do you pronounce niche?
Yeah.
No, it didn't work. Okay, Google. How do I pronounce niche? Oh, you know why? My volume's turned all the way down.
I mean, you wanted us to silence our phones.
Hey, okay, Google. How do I pronounce niche?
According to Merriam-Webster, there is a debate about how you are supposed to pronounce niche.
Oh?
There are two common pronunciation variants, both of which are currently considered correct: niche and niche.
Okay.
Niche is the more common one and the older of the two pronunciations.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. So
I'm the weird one.
niche is like people who say vase, I
Siri
guess.
says.
Instead of vase. It's a
Oh.
vase.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, I gotta turn my volume back up. Hold on, bro.
Oh, you made the same mistake?
Yeah, hold on.
And I'm the dumb one.
Niche.
Oh, seriously.
Well, this is also Australian.
Yeah.
Niche.
Yeah.
I've got an
niche.
Australian male on Siri, and
Yeah.
he's got an Australian female.
Yeah.
You
And
gotta
so
wax
we
your
were,
beak.
But that
we
makes
were,
sense though, because
we
you're.
were GPSing to Alyssa's house, and he was like, "Why does your GPS sound so fucking weird?"
Oh jeez. I like accents, man.
You gotta
Yeah.
wax your deek.
Yeah. Wax your D.
Wax your deek.
So, do you guys want to get in some
TikToks?
TikToks.
Yeah,
TikTok. Yeah, let's
Love
fucking
some
do it.
TikToks.
I love some TikToks. I'm
Get my
sure
other
you
TikTok
do.
drop ready.
Sure you do.
Or what?
All right, chat.
Oh, I've got
so,
lots of drops for TikTok.
chat. If you guys are watching, we are not gonna we're not gonna be able to see the chat here for a little bit.
Mhm.
So feel free to like say some crazy shit, do whatever the fuck you want to in chat while we're
We'll
watching
come back to
TikToks,
it.
because we'll come back to it and then we'll go through the chat and shit like that.
Get wild and chat.
To our audio listeners right now, if you guys want to see these videos that we're about to show, TikToks and shit like that, you can go to our YouTube. Just search Blue Skies from the Basement, and you can find us and you can watch this episode. Or if you want to, we are doing the show live right now on Twitch at twitch.tv/bananacoleader.
Those are 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays.
Yeah.
10 p.m.-ish.
All right, let's see if this works. Because sometimes it doesn't like to. Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
As long as the audio works, we're good.
Nice.
We'll find out.
Nice cock.
Why does that vaguely tickle like the memory part of my brain? Like
'Cause
I
it's,
kind of know what
they-
that's from.
It's the videos like TikTok videos and shit that they've been doing, but it's in the voice of the Wii person when you would like bowl a strike or
the Wii Sports announcer.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it's in the voice of that. It's in
That's
the voice
why
of
it
that.
sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Because he says, "Nice shot."
yeah. But then people have changed it, and it's nice cock.
Hell yeah.
Come on, guys. Stop lollygagging.
Oh.
Sorry.
God.
Oh my god.
Gagging
I
on
might
your
have
mom.
forgot
I thought
why
he
I
was
put
gonna
that
throw
one in there.
up.
Good. That's the way I like it.
Jeez.
Not gonna lie.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I bet in the filming of that, one of them threw, or like
Yeah,
just a
had,
little
like
bit.
an almost.
Yeah.
Like, oh gosh.
Listen,
Mhm.
if there's not tears coming down your face, I don't want it.
Oh my god.
I'm serious.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
You want the mascara to be running?
Have you ever heard
Jesus Christ.
Tom Segura talk about it?
Yeah. I
That.
want to put my foot on her face.
That.
Like, yeah.
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 I'm okay. A little bit of TMI here though, but I'm into a little bit of that degrading shit though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I want her to not like it.
No. I want her to like it.
No, that's what Tom said.
Oh,
That's
well-
a quote from Tom.
Yeah, no. I want her to enjoy it.
I wish I had Tom Segura on here, but Tom DeLonge was right the whole time.
That's still true though.
Aliens, bro.
I want her to enjoy it, but I want it to be like that though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it worked. Oh
What-
wait,
what
never mind. I
didn't-
don't know what you're doing. You've been doing this a lot longer.
Yeah.
For once, he actually
Yeah.
knows what he's
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got this, alright? I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Don't worry.
About a
Bad
thing.
thing.
Oh, no.
'Cause every little thing.
Piss your pants challenge?
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's
Wait.
right. That's right. Yeah.
I do kind of have to pee
No.
right now.
We're going to talk about this, though.
I'm
Oh,
almost
no.
through.
Nah. You can't. Nope. Can't go piss your pants right now.
I don't want to.
Ah, see?
No, that's
See?
It's
You don't want to.
It's not.
Same thing with this dude that we're about to watch. He's about to piss his fucking, what are these, swim trunks?
So
Who's in front of his fucking house and is going to go in there and change his fucking shorts and probably wet wipe himself down.
For the listeners who don't know what's going on, and for Kaitlyn, if he hasn't explained this to
No.
you before, so he believes that adults, because of the way that like your brain and like physiology work together, from a young kid and like kids who wet their bed, like you're trained to not piss yourself at a
Right.
certain point once you're an adult. So even if
So it's
somebody
like when
said,
you try,
piss
you
yourself
can't.
right now,
Yeah.
even if you wanted to, you couldn't.
Right.
And I
Now-
think that's bullshit. I could piss myself right now if I wanted to. I could. I just don't want to ruin these pants right now, which he has added to his part of the argument to make him correct.
I feel like I potentially could if if I tried and sat here and like had 5 minutes to compose myself.
Yeah.
I possibly could, but I mean, I've also just almost pissed myself just because I have to go to the bathroom really fucking bad.
Yeah.
So like, especially in the server, like
I've-
working. the
I've definitely
kitchen,
pissed
oh.
myself before
Yeah.
as an adult.
It's embarrassing, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've done it too. So it's not fun.
Yeah.
So, but everyone does it. So you're not alone.
I don't want to deal with any rash possibility
Yeah,
or
it's not
any
fun.
of that. Yeah. So if you want me
Clean
to,
up is
This
a
is my
bitch.
whole fucking argument.
it's a big ask, is
This
the
is my
thing
whole
though.
argument, though, is that it's only when it's convenient. My argument is that you can only piss yourself when it's convenient. If it's not a convenient time, your body will not allow, your mind will not allow you to piss yourself.
I've pissed
If your-
myself in a
if
in
your
a Christian
body-
church youth leader's car before.
If
Oh,
your
God.
body does it, that's a different thing. That's different than
So
you
your
mean
mind.
if you meant like if you wanted to, you would only do it if
if
It
it's
was
convenient.
convenient.
Yeah. So like, this dude who's about to fucking piss him.
All right,
Change
here
it
we
back since
go.
we're talking about this, and I know you had to pee, so go ahead and.
Oh, okay, all right, you keep
and
explaining.
Yeah, I'll explain myself here because you haven't heard this yet, and maybe some of the new listeners haven't heard this yet. It's you. Again, the dude is in swim trunks. Okay, so and what looks like to be in front of his house.
Yeah.
So he's gonna piss himself, and he's gonna go inside and change his
Right.
fucking shorts. All right. Now think of it like you or Wes, who are here right now, who would have to get into your car with your piss-soaked pants. Because I'm not
Right,
giving you
right,
anything
right.
to like help you out at this point. Because then it's convenient.
Yeah.
I could give Wes a new, pair. I could let him go take a shower. Like I could give him a new pair of underwear, new pair
Yeah.
of pants. Let him borrow that shit, whatever, and he'd be fine. No. That's convenient.
Right.
So the non-convenience of it, unless you have an issue with your body, but if your mind has been trained from a child, that's why you used to piss your pants in diapers, and like when you sleep and stuff like
if you
that.
had to go, you had to go.
You
Like, you win.
But it was convenient because
Right.
you were doing it in a diaper. Okay.
Well, you can't tell that to a toddler though.
Yeah. No, I mean you learn, but that's what I'm saying.
It's
you are
convenient
trained.
for the adults
You were
because
trained.
you have a diaper
You were
on.
trained as a child, as a toddler, to
Yeah.
not piss yourself,
Yeah.
and that's why you can't do it now unless your body allows you to do it.
Right.
Like your mind does not want you to do it.
Right.
Can I be drunk? Because I've definitely just been like, I could piss my pants. Because I've done that before.
That's altering though.
Okay, so it has to be sober.
That's a fact. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a
Okay.
fact because I've done that shit.
Well, I'm not sober right now, so we can't.
No,
The
fair
test
enough.
results would be invalid.
Yes, fair enough.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that is something that we have not brought up, and I do think that is a very valid point.
Okay.
Like seriously, because I used to have an issue with wetting the bed, so until I was like 13, and so that's like kind of my main point with this.
We've talked
she's
about this
eating.
on like 10 episodes
Yeah,
now.
it's been a thing for a while. It's been a thing for a while.
What, you went in the bed?
Well, I've talked about that too,
Oh,
but
This whole
but
theory.
the
Oh,
whole
Yeah.
theory, yeah.
Jeez.
We don't have to keep talking about it. We don't have to keep bringing it up. I mean, holy shit.
You brought it up.
Yeah, I did, but like, you don't have to keep like hammering it in, so like
You like
everybody
did the
knows.
whole like touch your eyebrow kind of thing. It's like here we go again.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck. What was I saying? God damn it.
You
I
pissed the
don't
bed?
know.
I.
Should we just move on?
I think so.
No,
This guy's about to pee himself.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's get.
Let's just move on.
I
All right.
don't even have to watch this because the whole reason that we were gonna watch this was so I could argue my point.
I want to watch it. I want to watch it.
Yeah, let's watch it.
We already went through all of that.
For the
so-
listeners, it's a white guy in red trunks and maybe a Pokemon shirt.
and he's about
I
to.
don't even know what that is. It
no,
might be.
No,
SpongeBob?
that's a hamburger and a hot dog there, bud.
Okay.
This is the ALS Piss Your Pants
Thumbs up,
Challenge.
thumbs
I'd
up.
like to thank Marco Selva for nominating me.
Of course.
I nominate Barack Obama, Ellen DeGeneres, and Prince Philip. You have 24 hours.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice. Wait, so this proves your
You
point
have
how?
24 hours, but you have to donate $84 to ALS research. Good luck.
Because it was only convenient to him because he's doing it for a cause? Is that your
No,
point?
it's convenient for him because he's at his house.
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah.
in front of his house. He's wearing swim trunks. He's not
Yeah.
in jeans.
Yeah.
He's not in like dress pants.
He doesn't
or
have
anything like that.
underwear under the trunks,
No,
probably.
he's just
yeah.
fucking pissing in his swim trunks. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna walk inside. He's gonna take those swim trunks off. Maybe take a shower.
He
wet wipe,
better take a shower.
wet wipe
He'll be done
himself
in
down.
10 minutes.
Dirty
Yeah,
boy.
and then
Yeah.
he'll be back to
Yeah.
normal. Like it's
Or-
it's the conveniency of it. That's what I was talking about. Where like for you two to piss yourself right now,
Yeah.
I'm not for my theory to be proven. I cannot help you out.
So it actually just jogged my memory about all these videos I've seen of whether it's couples or just guys being guys and friends and stuff like that of like the floor is lava challenge, just
Yeah.
doing it out of the blue no matter what, and people end up breaking stuff. Like I saw this woman like break a table trying to climb up on it and stuff like that. But like obviously they're picking the most, like they give a 5-second count.
Yeah.
And they're not giving this person any time to like, oh, hey, you want to do a lava challenge right now? Hey, let me get on my phone. No, I'm getting on my phone and I'm going to start recording and I'm not going to tell you. And I'm going to give you a 5-second warning on the lava challenge, like Flora's lava challenge. And they're
Yeah.
like freaking out. It's like, oh my God, I got to do this. So like that, I feel like would be not okay for like a piss yourself challenge, because like that's just putting a lot of people on the spot.
But that's the point, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Right.
that it's
He's tried to put me on the spot like that many a time on camera.
It's
Like-
inconvenient.
Yeah.
It has to be inconvenient.
Right.
If there's a conveniency to it, then yes, of course you can piss
Right.
yourself. Like, you can do that. But if that's the same thing. What my whole point behind that is, that's why you can pee into a toilet, is because you know that is the correct place to pee.
Right.
Because it's
Or
convenient.
like
You
even
can pee into lots of things.
well, not only
or
that,
into the shower,
but
or
even
into the
think about
sink,
this.
or
If
into
you-
somebody's mouth,
if-
if
My
that's
wife's-
what you're
oh
into.
gosh. If you have to pee really bad, if you just have to go to the bathroom really, really bad, and
Yeah.
you sit down in a chair, or a wooden chair, or in your car because you're going someplace,
Yeah.
you can hold it. But I mean, I don't know about you guys, but as soon as my pants come down and I'm like sitting on the toilet, like
Yeah.
within, it's just instinct. To
I
just
had a
go.
tweet about this
That's
where it
what I'm
was like it's like my dick and my asshole have like proximity sensors to where like even if I'm consciously like trying to tell them like there's a toilet nowhere near us, but like
Yeah.
I'm pulling into the parking lot at home, it's like coming out of my asshole or coming out of the tip of my dick as I'm trying to run to the toilet, and I'm like stop, and it won't.
You're definitely getting old, dude. That's just you getting old, man.
It's always been that way though. I have a tiny bladder and a loose asshole.
You know what's really funny though is that you're not the
Sorry.
one that's been pegged before.
You know how my dick's flappy and loose? Fucking-
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love this thing.
The fact that I have a sound for that, like,
Oh my
And this is
fucking
all
God.
stuff that's been said on the podcast,
that's
Yes.
right?
2 years of
Yes.
podcasting right
Yeah.
there.
Jeez
Yep.
Louise.
Mm-hmm.
It's good
Okay.
stuff.
So
Alright.
what's this next TikTok?
Next
Before we
TikTok.
start talking about more bathroom stuff,
Next TikTok.
If you guys don't like toilet humor, then-
This is not the show
you're
for
gonna
you.
want to well,
I don't remember what this one is, to be honest
probably
with you.
a little too late to say that, but
yeah, just
you
skip
know,
the rest of the
just
episode.
skip the rest. Well, I was gonna say the last like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably more like 10
Someone
minutes.
asked me, are you best friends with your best friend because you're attracted to him?
Lower your goddamn voice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It just got weird in here.
When you tell the story of how we met, like down at the skate park, and you're like, oh, there's this guy who's really good at skating, and I walked up to him, and then like my version of the story is like I was this introvert who didn't really want to talk to anybody because I was scared. The story really is you're like, look at that fucking sexy dude on that skateboard, and you walked over to me trying to get that ass.
Right, he said like an angel. He's like, aw.
You said that ass and walked over to me.
I wanted that ass.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. You were sexy. You could skate good. Oh, it was everything. You were just like this whole package, and I
Whole
wanted to
package.
suck on it. Okay.
Hell yeah. That's flattering. I love you, bud.
I love you too, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get the ball rolling because we got a lot of TikToks to fucking go through.
All right, we
I
can't.
saw the list. It's a long one.
Yeah, it's a long fucking list. So let's keep it going.
Question for you. What do all the girls say to the blokes with big dicks? I didn't think you would.
Called out.
Oh.
What a trap.
Oh, Wes. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
this one cracked me up, man.
Okay.
You're gonna like it.
Hey, that's a drug stash in the wall.
Oh my god.
That's one of them little drug lockers.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Yep. Whoo. Dude, I was laying in bed and watched that and started dying laughing. And my wife's like trying to go to sleep. And so she rolls her. She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Look at this." I was like, "This isn't gonna be funny to you, but it's fucking hilarious to me." I was like, "Wes is gonna find this so fucking funny." You just wait. You just wait.
She was pissed that you were enjoying that.
My jaw dropped when I saw it. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've almost bought one of those before.
Oh, gee.
Shimalamalala, bloop. Up, 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 up too far.
Well done, sir. That's so
That-
fucking
That
clever.
was really fucking good.
Yeah.
That was really fucking good, dude.
I was actually impressed with how well. I mean, like, there's an obvious line, but like how close he was able to keep his face on the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that was
No,
really
I
clever.
definitely picked that one out for a reason. He did a really fucking good job
Yeah.
with how he
That
did
was
it.
good.
I give him.
You're like the wine sommelier of TikToks. You're a TikTok sommelier.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Oh my God. Speaking of TikToks, man.
Yeah.
So, you've seen Letterkenny, right? I know you've seen Letterkenny. I made you
I was like,
fucking
why'd
watch
you even
it,
ask me that
you dumb
question?
bitch.
No.
Bro.
You should. Okay. I mean,
Hold up. Hold up.
add
let
that
me-
to the
let
list
me-
of
hold
things
up,
you're not gonna
Hold on.
watch.
Shut the
jeez.
fuck up.
Oh God.
Let me go. Let me go. So, you know who this is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's the lackey.
Look at the top comment on there. Go ahead. You look at that top comment up there. Now look at how many likes there are.
Oh.
Look at how many fucking likes there are on my fucking
Wow.
comment.
Nice.
So, this is one of the characters from Letterkenny, which is one of my favorite shows.
He's Stewart's
And,
lackey.
He's gay in the show. Don't know if he is in real life. I don't know. I haven't searched that far.
He is. I've watched interviews with him.
But he says like his friend, I guess we would say. Yeah. He says his name and he's like Stewart. He's like Stewart. Like he just says it weird. He says Stewart.
They're
Stewart's
friends,
name.
but it's a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says it really weird all the time. And so this TikTok that he was talking about was like everybody in his comment sections keeps asking him to say, you know, Stewart the way that he does in the show on his TikToks and shit. So I said, instead of saying Stewart, will you go on a date with me? And then put the like the puppy dog eyes
The
emoji.
The face that looks like it's saying please.
Yes. And 468 likes on it.
Yeah.
And I've gotten replies. Listen to some of these fucking replies that were on
I
here.
should have clicked replies.
Hold on. The first one that showed up was at Banana Cult Leader performed a life-saving tracheotomy on me with nothing but a ballpoint pen, then gave me $50K for being a good sport. At Banana Cult Leader once pulled me from a burning building and then gave me $500,000 because they didn't get me faster. And I said,
getting
I'm
all this money?
so confused. And they said, I'm saying you're a great person, so he'll go on a date with you. And I was like, y'all are the real fucking MVPs, yo. I was like, that's fucking genius.
Is there a word for the opposite of a cock blocker?
He said,
Like a wing? You got wingman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said, pretty sure he's got a girlfriend. I said, and? I was like, I have a wife. It can be completely platonic.
Emphasis on play.
Somebody else said, thanks for
Platonic.
saving my grandma from that fire and letting me rehab on your yacht. I was like, dude, I'm going to have to end up, like, stitching this video that
Yeah.
he posted and putting, like, this up here and being like, 468 of your fucking followers think that you should go on a date with me. What the fuck? Come on. Fucking do it. Fucking
for
do
the
it.
That'd be
groom.
fun.
Come on, Evan. Fucking do it, dude.
Do it for
Evan.
views.
This is we're calling you out right now on the show live on Twitch. Evan, date my friend.
What is it? Hold on. What's his last name? Because I don't.
He's a good guy.
He's got a yacht apparently. I didn't know about that.
Yes.
He's been holding out.
Uh-huh.
I've been paying for kayak trips and stuff, and he's got a yacht.
I know. All
What
that
the
money that he's
heck?
been giving
Yeah,
away.
Couldn't let you all know. Man, where the fuck is he?
Are you living a secret second life?
Yeah.
Does Honesty know?
No.
How many families are there?
Nobody fucking knows.
Ooh.
Could you imagine trying to pull that off?
How many families know about the yacht?
Me.
And how many yachts?
3.
Crystal and I were
Hurry.
talking about this shit the other day. We were like, just the stress of like keeping a marriage together already. Not that
Evan
ours is going
Stern.
bad at all, but Evan Stern.
Evan Stern, I'm fucking calling you out right now. Take me on a fucking date.
But to add like a whole nother like couple kids and another spouse or whatever to your life and then hide that and keep it secret. The people who do that, that's a whole nother level of insane that
He was in the
I do not and
2014.
That's
cannot
a lot
comprehend.
of energy.
He was in the 2014 make of RoboCop.
Really? I watched that. It was really good. I mean, not as good as the original RoboCop, obviously.
Never watched either.
He's in The Void.
That hurts my soul. Okay, so do you like 80s vibes? Okay.
I was forced to watch. I think it's Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I
So
played
Judge
the video
Dredd,
game too.
Judge Dredd is a modernization of that kind of concept,
Okay.
but RoboCop is the most 80s anti-corporate movie you will ever watch. It's like the rise of corporations during that time, and then they made like anti-corporate but pro-cop somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking good and hyper violent. Like they have a robot shoot a guy in the dick 50 times on screen. It's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of which,
That
Next
movie
TikTok.
molded my childhood. Is this Ari Shafir?
no.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, I don't believe you because I didn't ask.
You know all about this.
I do.
I
My
know you
kids
do.
will often tattle on the other one while at the same time getting themselves in trouble
Right.
because they gave away too much
Right.
information. So,
They're not smooth yet.
yeah.
They haven't figured it out. Oh, maybe I should stop talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll figure that out like at 12 or 13, and then you'll have to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like, okay, who's not telling me enough?
It's funny when they try to lie now because it's like super transparent. And you're like, oh, it's
They
cute
have
that you're
physical
trying.
reactions and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. What?
What's up, bud?
I don't know how I feel about that in my ear.
It's the ASMR stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this.
We're gonna do this.
We're gonna do this.
It's better not be some. Fucking...
No, we're gonna fucking do this.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
You have no say in it,
I'm worried for you.
but we're gonna do this. Are you ready?
Is it gay stuff?
He's like, what's going on?
You're gonna
Maybe.
do it.
That was my one
Once
question.
you
All
see
right.
it, you'll get what I'm saying. But we're gonna do this. Okay.
Okay.
Can you agree with me right now that we are gonna do this without
I-
ever seeing it?
I don't jump off a cliff.
Come on,
blindly.
man. Come on. Come on. It's me though. Do you really think that I would be that serious with you?
I honestly don't think it has anything to do with anything that you regret, so I think you should do it.
The fact that you want me to say yes this bad makes me not want to say yes, though.
Wow, he's a mule, huh?
All right, I'll let you make the decision afterwards. But no, we're gonna do this. I'm telling you. Once you see it, you're gonna want to do it.
That my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, drive her own car. She don't need.
Yes. I'm into it.
So we're gonna do it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. See, I told you I
I'm
wouldn't
into
be that
that,
serious
yeah.
about something if I knew that you didn't really want to do it.
No, that's just goofy enough that I'm like, yeah, I'll have that on the on my body
I
for the rest of my life. Yeah,
know,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We can do it on our upper thigh like they did.
I was
I'm
thinking
totally
butt
down with
cheek.
that. Butt cheek?
Butt cheek's pretty good
On
too.
my butt cheek? Nah, I'm not getting anything tattooed on my ass unless it's your name.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, you don't get it then.
No, I don't.
No, like quote unquote your name,
Oh,
not Kaitlyn.
I was okay. Yeah, I didn't
No,
get
quote
that.
It was
unquote
how serious
your
you
name.
got that
Yeah.
made that confusing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got real serious there. No,
He got real personal.
No,
you did.
no,
Your name.
no, because it's a bar joke. It's a bar
Yeah.
joke. So you would go to a bar and you'd like meet somebody and they're like, "Oh, my name is Alex," and you'd be like, "Dude, I have your name tattooed on my ass."
Right.
They're gonna be like, "No fucking way," and you're like, "I swear to God, I bet you $5 right now that I have your name tattooed on my ass." And then they'd be like, "Oh,
Right.
well, fucking show me,"
Right.
and you pull it down. It says your
I
name.
had
so
a
then you get
coworker at
$5.
Massey's Pizza that had, I think it was his shin or knee or something, but he had the game tattooed on.
Ah, fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that
It was
dude.
just small enough, and I mean his leg hair was light enough that it was like it was just noticeable. It's like, oh, you got something on your. Aw.
Are either of you
Also,
lefties?
fuck you for bringing
No.
that up.
You're welcome.
Yeah, everybody just lost the game. Let's listen to this shit.
Hey.
You're not a lefty, are you?
No.
Yeah, my wife is a lefty. They have a whole store
Oh
dedicated
wow.
Nice.
to lefties.
That
Where
guy
is
with
this?
your name and the whole like bet thing on the bar bet.
Yeah.
He's made $15 off of that. But
Probably.
It's worked 3 times.
Yeah.
Just saying. Oh my god. That was a lot.
So for just our audio listeners out there,
Yeah, if you're wondering why we're all silently shocked, like,
it's the lefty store, and it cuts to a chick that has her right arm amputated from the elbow
and
down.
she just bangs it on the
And
table.
she's got a credit card taped to her stub. She just fucking bangs that shit on the table.
bang bang, swipe swipe.
Oh my god, this is so fucking funny.
Wow. That was so unexpected.
I know, right?
I like my brain's still catching up.
I was expecting them to go into the lefty store and to show me like what was going on. I didn't realize it was a stitch of the TikTok.
I had to do the math on like it's a video, so is it mirrored? And then is that her right side? That's her right side. Like, just to make sure. What's up with this one?
No.
This one we will definitely relate to.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, does your family have any history of illness? My dad once landed a kickflip when I was 6. I saw that. That was pretty ill.
Oh god.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, you gonna write that down? Yeah, I was just about to actually.
I thought he was gonna go and be like, yeah, everything.
That also makes sense. Yeah. As a skateboarder with a skateboarder dad, yeah.
Gotta tell that one off the fucking air too. God damn it, dude.
There's lots of off-air, behind-the-scenes
There
chat
is a
gonna be
lot.
happening.
You're gonna have to remind me because I'm not gonna remember. I don't
Yeah.
even remember what the other one was.
I don't either.
I do.
You do?
Mhm.
All right, remember this one too.
Yeah,
Remember the kickflip thing.
Okay,
Just remember
kickflip.
kickflip.
Okay.
And what was the other one? Oh, I remember what the other one was now. I remember. I remember.
I didn't want to
I got
say
you.
it.
But
And
just
like, yeah.
remember that and remember kickflip, and
Mhm.
then I'll be able to remember it, and I'll tell you guys off air.
I remember.
Do you remember Star Wars?
I remember Star Wars.
God, we said that too many times. It's all a joke now.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. We won't talk about that, but did you know I love you?
What the hell? That was chaotic.
That looks like
let
me
you guys know I love you.
stumbling to bed at night after I've had a couple of these.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Right, yeah.
Dude, we have so many fucking TikToks to get through.
I've lost track of where you are.
Oh.
I like that you vaguely remember all of these.
Oh,
I know this one.
yeah. This one's cool.
Alright, and here's where you say you don't watch Adult Swim.
Yeah, say it. I fucking dare you. Say it. Fucking tell me that you've never watched Adult Swim.
Like-
Fucking tell me that you've never watched Adult Swim.
In like 2009.
Alright, so she's watched it at least.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll let it
Okay.
slide. I'll let it slide. No, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me anymore. I don't want to know. I don't want to fucking know. I don't care. I don't want to fucking know.
No
that
qualifiers
no,
on this.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking before you piss
Let
me
her
off.
speak. Let her explain
If you
herself.
hadn't said Adult Swim, I would have never gotten it.
Yeah, yeah.
So the fact that you had to say it in order for me to get it.
So it's been a trend with TikToks lately where they do like the in-between commercials and in-between shows.
Yeah.
They'll have the Adult Swim
Yeah.
like bumper. He can't believe I'm explaining what an
No,
Adult
no.
Swim bumper is.
Once you said it, they
Yeah.
all came back because, like, I remember it was like it used to be black screens and it was just some random text.
Yeah.
And then Adult Swim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I
a
get it
weird
now.
video in the middle of it.
I never remember the videos,
Yeah.
but I get it now, and so now I'm just glad you said Adult Swim because I would have just been staring blankly at the wall. I mean, it's probably a bad thing that you did because he's about to explode.
He's acting like we don't
Yeah.
exist now. No, it's a trend on it's a trend on TikTok. Like people have started making a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have any of them made it to Adult Swim?
Yeah.
Oh my
Adult
gosh.
Swim. There's an Adult Swim TikTok, and they've been like acknowledging that people have been doing it. Actually, yeah,
That's
no,
dope.
It's super cool.
That's
Actually,
awesome.
I really fucking enjoy it. People like will take audio from like a show or something like that, and then like copy it basically. So you know how I know the whole phone call with Emperor Palpatine getting the phone call that the Death Star's been blown up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
But I gotta do some stuff first. I gotta get the robe, and then I think I gotta get like. No, I think I just need the robe, and I need an old phone. I need like an old like.
I like any plan where, like, as you're thinking about it, you go, "No, I just need the robe."
You know,
a corded phone.
I might be able to help you out with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need like the over the hood. I need like Emperor Palpatine like.
A robe, less so. I think I might be able to
I
help
need the
you with
hood.
an old phone,
But
or
I
you could just
need
go
the-
to Goodwill.
Yeah.
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 need
I need to get. Yes.
Yeah.
I need a
full
cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a,
Yeah.
Like a, yeah.
Go
Mhm.
for Palpatine. You
Deep
have a
hood,
collect call from.
floor length, train, everything like
Darth
that.
Vader. Oh, hang on, guys. I gotta take this. Vader. How's my favorite Sith? Whoa, what? Hold on. Slow down. What do you mean they blew up the Death Star? Oh, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm gonna do that whole fucking thing, and I'm gonna get famous on TikTok for it. Y'all just listen to my fucking words right now. I'm gonna get famous on TikTok because I did that shit. Nobody
TikTok
else did
famous.
it. Yeah. Speaking of our TikToks,
Tamus.
I think this is the last one I got.
Be honest, who do you call when you are at your lowest? Who is that one person?
You motherfucker.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real talk. I've been
Same.
seeing this shit, and I've been seeing a lot of guys out there that would be like, nobody. I don't call anybody when I'm at my lowest.
Yeah.
And I think of you every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nah.
That's bad for your
Like,
health. Always call somebody.
Yeah. Well, some people don't have people. It's
oh,
not
yikes.
the, like, yeah. Some.
Coworker from work?
I mean, I don't
Find
know.
somebody.
And, like, I have my wife, too, and I
Mhm.
can definitely call my wife, but, like, you know, sometimes, like, I just need my best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Not that my wife isn't my best friend also, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I can talk a little bit differently to Wes than I can my wife sometimes. And so, like, but before I met my wife, you know, Wes has always been there. So, like, yeah, if I'm at my lowest low and I'm, like, having issues with my wife too, you know, I know I can call on that motherfucker all day and he'll
Yeah.
be there for me. Same thing goes for him. Like,
I usually just call you when the cops have pulled me over.
and that's a low point, though.
Get me.
I've literally gone and picked his ass up, and I would every single fucking time. Like, there was a lot of times. Like, now I think you're pretty good.
I'm good.
I think you're all right now.
I figured it out now.
But when he would leave my house to go home, I would be like, "Let me know when you get home." Just so I knew that I didn't have to go pick his ass up and take him home.
Yup, good stuff.
But no, yeah.
Thank
call
you
man.
for being my friend.
Yeah, seriously though.
Yeah.
Seriously, no, I saved that one specifically because I just wanted to tell you, like, no, I've seen that multiple times where guys have stitched it and been like, I don't call nobody. It's like I just fucking figure it out on my own. I was like, I don't relate.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to say that. I'm glad that I have such a huge support. That was like, I posted that TikTok of me, like, on my way to work and, like, you know, just crying for no fucking reason. And I got so much support from, like, friends and family, even, like, random people on fucking TikTok and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and that shit meant the world to me, you know, like, people just, like, messaging me and, like, and even in the video, I was like, I'm crying for no fucking reason. Like, I'm okay. I have nothing to be sad about. Like, I don't know why I'm, like, trying to hold back tears, you know, but still, like, everybody, like, reaching out to me, like, that shit meant the world to me, and, like, it was awesome. So, like, I'm glad that I have the support that I do, and you're obviously a huge part of that, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too, man.
Hell yeah. So now we're getting into your TikToks.
Yeah. So
these are yours personally, or these your wife?
It's a mix.
It's a mix?
There's some of me in here this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
This first one's my wife, so some pretext to this before we actually play it. So we had a mild argument, and I was at work, and she sent me this.
You guys had an argument, and then you went to work, or you were at work while you guys had an argument?
Mix of both.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, let's get into
column
it.
A, a little column B.
Let's get into
When
it.
someone says you can't stay mad forever.
Bitch, bet, motherfucker, bet, nigga, bet it, bitch, bet, fuck you, bet.
Wonder who she was mad at.
So, my wife is the type of person that's like, you don't go to bed mad. Okay, like we figure it out before you go to bed. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm tired and I'm mad. I just want to go to sleep. We can figure this shit out in the morning. She's like, no, we don't go to bed mad. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. And then by that point, I'm just like, here, let me be nice and just kind of like deal with it and just like, so I can go to sleep. I'm tired now. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Like, but sometimes I do kind of need to like sleep it off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but my wife's not about it. She's like, you don't
Yeah.
go to bed mad. And I'm like,
I mean, I've gotten advice like that from Nikita. Remember her?
do I remember Nikita? Don't you ever disrespect
No,
Nikita
so
like that ever again.
Nikita also told me, like, don't ever go to bed or end the day or... honestly, it was just end the day. Don't ever end the day mad at your partner or in a fight or anything like that.
What's
like,
that Oasis song? Don't turn your back on anger or something like
Well,
that.
that's Honesty's argument too.
Yeah.
She's like, what if you don't wake up tomorrow? And then the last conversation that I have with you is that we were fighting.
It's more about, like, don't let those feelings, like, if one person wakes up before the other and then you start off the morning kind of glum just because of the feelings and the words that were said the night before, that's honestly something that I'm more into. But, like, you don't know if you'll wake up tomorrow morning. It's kind of like...
See, I don't have that problem.
There've got to be some major health concerns in order for you to just, like, randomly not wake up the following morning.
I don't remember
So-
the night before, regardless of whether I was drunk or not. So, like, I don't wake up like that. When I wake
See,
up,
I
it's a
do.
whole new
Yeah.
day
See, I
for
do.
me.
I kind of hold on. So
It's you fucking women, dude.
Yeah, it's probably a woman thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've often like been so mad that I'll tell myself like, stay mad. You deserve to stay mad. Like, and they deserve to experience you still being mad. And then I'll sleep and wake up and be like, what was I mad about?
Yeah.
Great day.
It's a brand new day.
Yeah.
Fuck whatever happened yesterday. That was yesterday. I'm fine now.
determined to be mad, and by the time I see that person again, it's out of my head.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and honestly, I think that's how it should be. But you should give me some time.
Yeah.
I just need some sleep, motherfucker. Maybe I was just tired. Maybe I was just
Yeah,
tired. I
maybe
just
you're
needed some
cranky
sleep.
because you're tired.
Yeah.
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 What? What is this?
I opened this up and just had it like ready to go, but didn't actually look at it.
Yeah, so we've been
until-
talking over this for the whole time.
No, it's still on our regular screen.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and switch real quick.
So,
Voila.
So this is what has been up on our TV that we have, so we can watch.
we somehow didn't notice this.
and did not notice that this is what
Talking
it
about
is.
fighting with your partners and stuff.
So, oh my God,
She's
no
making
fucking-
pancakes.
No, oh my
What?
God, stop!
She's making pancakes. The olive oil does it. Yeah, rub that She's making a pizza.
Is this you or your wife?
She's rolling out the dough.
Is this you or your wife?
That's the wife.
God damn it, Crystal.
Yeah, she finds she had her.
Was
her-
this a TikTok that she sent you at the end of the night, and you were like, "Babe, it's time for you to go to bed"?
No, this was she sent this to me at like 3 p.m. I was like, cool.
Oh my gosh.
No, my wife's TikTok
That's
is
a
a different TikTok than everybody else's.
I am stuck on kink talk now, and I've also gotten into like the poly TikTok too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so now I'm just stuck with a whole bunch of women shaking their ass. And
You
shit.
get what you feed it, man.
I know. I
Yeah.
fucked my algorithm up, dude.
Mhm.
I fucked it all up. It's all fucked now, dude. It's all fucked. It's all fucked. My whole life.
This is another one that's okay. So this is my version of what the wife sent me.
This is
this is gonna scare
Of what,
you.
the mad one?
Me?
No, of the one that we just watched. So
This is
like,
gonna scare me?
You know how like that was
Oh.
a bit disturbing. This is
Oh,
also
no.
a bit disturbing.
I appreciate the warning.
Oh, is this the one that I think it is?
Possibly.
I just want to hold on. No teeth.
Yep.
Ah! Seen this multiple times.
Oh no.
I'm on this side of TikTok. Okay.
It's a bad bitch party, you cannot get in. I can take your man, pass him to my friends. I can shake your hand. No, I'm not your friend. I don't fuck with bitches. I just want some bands, bitch.
I watched this TikTok 8 times.
That was the same girl?
That was the same girl.
Yeah.
I watched it.
And you want to talk about makeup though? You want to talk about makeup though?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I watched that TikTok
Yeah.
over and over
So,
again, back
I
to
mean,
back.
there was a whole I guess trend. I think it was mostly Asian culture that was doing this, but like
That's right.
taking all of those like anime-esque girls with all of their makeup, and then you see them taking it all off and revealing the beast within.
Yeah.
And like that, those always just blew my mind because you're watching them take off all their makeup and they're an entirely different person. And while I totally vouch for makeup, like enhancing what you have, that's just fake as fuck.
Yeah, it feels like a mask at that point.
Literally,
like you're pretending
it
to be
is a
someone else.
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
while you can look gorgeous with a full face of makeup, you're just a
I have
troll
always
under the bridge when you get home.
I've always been a component.
Proponent?
Yes,
I heard
thank
component.
you. Yeah, I did say yeah.
Component? Like a PC part?
Yeah. Yeah. Proponent
You can go ahead and put that component in there.
for all natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't want you to lie to me.
I want
I want you to lie to me a little.
listen. I've had this argument with my wife too.
Yeah.
Like me and my wife have like argued about this shit too. And I was like, I would much rather meet you with no makeup on, so I know like who the real you is. I want to be able to love you for you.
I don't want to wake up in bed one day and be like, "What the fuck?" like,
Yeah.
Like you have no teeth and like you don't look good, like that.
Yeah.
But like if you put some makeup on,
That
like
would honestly ruin chemistry.
yeah, I don't know. That it's God, I wish my fucking wife was here because she
It's-
would be able to.
How much of the
This is
person?
why she's on the fucking show.
How much of the person and what goes with the person is the actual person? So I think like some people who do that type of thing would say like, "Well, I'm not me without all the stuff that I do to be me."
Or not even, or on the other
Yeah, but that's
hand,
not the real fucking you
at
though.
the same time, you can meet a girl
Some
that's got
people-
a full face of makeup and she can pretend to be this really hot chick,
Yeah.
but then, she is physically less attractive, but also fake too.
Yeah.
I mean, that just brings on a whole level of like,
So what if a woman was attracted to like fit dudes, and so I put on like fake abs basically and make you think that I have abs, and then like that's
Right.
what you're into.
Or even
and then you come-
steroids, like you didn't work for those.
Right.
Like,
but then you come
Yeah.
to find out that I don't really have abs.
Yeah.
Like, is that not the same fucking thing? Like, then what? Are you still gonna like me because you like, you like me for me, or is it just for the abs? And like,
right.
this is okay. This is my thing, and I think that it has to be like kind of said is that people have preferences.
Mhm.
People have things that they're into. People have things that they like, and people have things that they don't like in certain people. That's totally fucking fine. Okay, there's no issue with you having a preference for what you like, right? So, as long as you're not hating on the people that you don't like, still allow them to live their lives and be like, hey, that's fine, you do you, boo-boo. Like, whatever. That's fine. So, like, with her, that's fine. You do you. If that's what you want to do, or if that's how you kind of live your life, whatever. Me personally, I wouldn't fuck with her.
So
I wouldn't fuck with her, dude.
My
I'm off.
question there is like, so there's the personality argument, like, even so let's say you meet her like that and you're attracted to the beauty, but then you fall in love with the personality before knowing that like what she actually looks like. Let's say it's like,
how do you even know that your personality is real?
well, that's what I was gonna say is like you make it a week in, and like so you see like the change in the TikTok where she turns around and she's not that great looking. She's got the makeup on and she looks fucking great, and she does a little bitch with the head cock at the end. That feels like a put-on personality.
Yeah.
So, like, even with the type of people who are wearing that type of mask, like, you don't fall in love with the personality of that person. So it feels all fake, even beyond just the image.
I think
That's
that was
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Is like how much of you is fake?
Yeah.
How much of you is the mask? And how much of the real you am I seeing? You know, you might say, oh, with the makeup, it becomes a real me. But like, well, then who's the person not like under the makeup?
Yeah.
Why is that person not getting a spotlight? Why is that person not getting attention?
Why is that person not the real you though?
Right.
Because that is a real you. Like I don't fucking put makeup on every day.
Right.
You know, like when you look at me, you're looking at me. And real talk, if we really want to talk about my biggest insecurity is my teeth. I have never really worried. I could have gotten my teeth fixed when I was younger and decided not to because my brother got braces because the back of his teeth didn't line up. But mine did, and then they were like, "Well, we can give you braces to fix like the front of your teeth," and I was like, "Nah."
But it would fuck up the backs.
No, it wouldn't fuck up the back.
Oh.
No, why would?
I don't know.
That, like defeats the purpose of braces.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Fuck up the back.
I
Fuck up
fell
your
when
back.
I was in second grade on a gym floor, wooden floor. Went face first into. You know those like little They were fucking. They had handles on the side. And like 4 wheels on the bottom.
I know exactly what you
and you
mean.
would like be
Those
on your
little
knees.
scooters?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we would, you know, run as fast as you could, hop on your knees,
Right.
and then like slide across the gym floor.
And you hopped too far, didn't you?
No, I leaned too far forward and was holding on to the sides. Like I went as fast as I could, hopped onto it,
And you just.
and face first into it, and that's why like.
Yeah.
This tooth right here
Mhm.
is like popping out and
Yeah.
shit. Because I mean, I remember walking to the nurse's office with my hand cupped underneath, and there's still like a trail of blood. Like if you were like,
Yikes.
"Where'd Austin go?" Oh, follow the
There he
trail of blood.
went.
Yeah. I get to the nurse's office and I let all the blood go
Oh my god.
into the sink, and it splashes everywhere. And the nurse was like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" Like she was pissed. She was so mad, and I was just like,
Do you want him to stay in the gym?
Huh?
Do you want him to stay in the gym and bleed everywhere on the gym
Oh,
floor?
I stayed in the gym
or
though.
what? Like,
no,
well,
yeah, I stained the whole fucking hallway up to the nurse's office.
No, not stained.
Stayed
Staying.
in.
Oh.
Yeah, but I would,
No,
like,
she was mad because I just let go above this, like.
I mean, it was in
up-
the sink.
I let go above the sink instead of like getting down low and kind of
so
like.
it just splattered
let it-
everywhere. instead
So
of
when
just
I
in the
let
sink.
it go, no, I grabbed one already. I'm good. When I let go, it just fucking splashed everywhere instead of like slowly or putting it in the trash
Right.
can or something. She was like, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "I'm in fucking pain. My whole fucking mouth is fucked up.
gosh.
Like, what do you want from me right now?" And I was in like second grade, like bleeding to a pool.
Yeah.
It was a pool of
Yeah.
blood. It was the reason you could follow me was because what was in my hand was full
yeah.
and it was leaking out of my hand. So I was like, "Oh yeah."
You had that drip going on.
Yeah, I had that drip. Yeah, that drip. So my biggest insecurity is my fucking teeth. You know, and like I hide it a lot, like, or try to. That's like a lot of times when you see me when I laugh really hard, I'll cover my mouth. It's because I know what the fuck I look like.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jet
I never
has-
put that together.
Jet has fucking pulled that shit out.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, I look like a fucking donkey because I have 2 big front teeth also. And I got made fun of for that shit when I was in school too. So like, yeah, my teeth are my
I
biggest
feel like everyone got made fun
insecurity.
of everything. I'm not saying that's not, you know, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like I got made fun of because, I think.
Because you've never seen Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny?
Well, that, but also some boys were making fun of me because I had little tiny hair, like peach fuzz on my upper lip. And so they
Oh,
tease
so
me
you
about
have
a
a
mustache.
yeah.
I bet you had more of a mustache than I did right now.
Damn.
Sorry, I had to make the joke. I'm so sorry.
That was like you burned yourself and her. Damn. Double kill.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, no, but the wife had the same
I'm gonna
problem.
cry.
She's Latin, so like she's just got extra hair all over.
Hair is hair.
Hair is hair.
It's not like it only grows on men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just
Do you
tired
shave
of
your
it.
legs?
I do.
You do?
I still shave.
Like constantly?
Yeah.
I
Well, not
think-
constantly. No. Only
Okay.
when I know I'm gonna like.
Have your legs out?
Yeah,
Okay.
blind people.
I think men
Yeah.
should shave their armpits.
What?
I think men should shave their armpits.
Bitch, what?
Okay.
You think men should shave? No, I think women should not have to worry about shaving their armpits.
I think whatever
I mean,
works for
I'm-
you, but I've definitely had women when I'm wearing a tank top. Your wife even has like there's an episode of the podcast where I'm wearing my NASA tank top and I put my arms up and she sees my armpit hair on video and you see her go, ooh.
No way, dude. No
I was
way.
rewatching an episode and was like, ow. It's probably because it's me, not you. Is like she's used to yours.
Yeah, but I got hairy ass fucking armpits
But
too,
there's
bro.
yeah, but she's used to you. So there.
What's the difference?
Because it's you put your dick in her. That's the difference.
So I mean, that's true, but like
You asked what the difference was.
You're also
Shit, that's not the difference, though. That's not the difference, though.
It's a different relationship.
no, there are other differences too. You have dark, thicker hair. He has
Yeah.
blonde, thinner hair.
I'm a little bit of a bigger guy too. I'm not.
Does this look fucking blonde to you?
Yeah, it looks far lighter than I'm sure his is.
It looks like pubes under your arm.
God damn it, no.
Which is
Yeah,
why I
I'm never
would say
taking my
that,
shirt off ever again.
that men should shave their arm because it's just unappealing for a
Well,
lot of people.
Not
but
only that, but
doesn't look like my
I'm not
pubes,
even gonna
Does
lie.
it look like my
Hair holds odor as
Yeah.
well.
it does.
So
No, it does look like my pubes. Fuck.
great.
God damn it.
Now I've got
Well,
that image.
You know what his pubes look like now.
Great.
Well, I know what my pubes look like now underneath my
Fan-fucking-tastic.
fucking armpits.
So I mean,
shave
yeah,
my
like,
pubes
not
off
only
anyways.
is it an odor thing, but it's like a management thing and stuff like that. So
Well, so you'll shave your pubic area, but armpits are a no for some reason.
What is your
Hygienic
armpit?
as
What
well.
is your armpit? What is your armpit there to do?
It's
Huh?
it's a sweat gland.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
the hair is
you're-
really just there to absorb a little sweat.
Exactly.
But it also, like Kaitlyn was saying, catches the smell and also doesn't absorb enough sweat for it to really be that much big of a difference. Like, you can still use
Why are you worried
antiperspirant.
about the smell though?
Because some people like other people's body smells, but it's certain types of smells that you enjoy. And asserting your smell in a space knowingly is some would say a microaggression.
I mean, take care of yourself. You know, but like, you don't have to go out into the world if you know that you're fucking stinky.
Yeah.
On the regular, you don't have to like go out.
I wish I
and
had
fucking be
the-
like, hey yo. Yeah.
I'm dominant.
Dominate, you dumb bitch. Yeah, I smell like this. Fuck you. Like, you don't gotta do all that.
Ah, man. I wish I had. You know the honesty drop where she's like, "You're stinky," and like, "Your asshole stinks," or whatever the fuck she says.
You're stinky and nobody likes
You're
you.
stinky and nobody likes you. Yeah.
Yes.
Your asshole stinks and nobody likes you.
This is the longest TikTok section we've ever fucking had, I swear to
think
God.
we're fine, though. But yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind hopping on that train of like maybe having men shave even just their underarms. That's fine because like.
Okay, so what about you?
I don't. So I
You
don't.
sweat a lot.
I don't shave my underarms.
sweat a lot,
I sweat
though.
with the hair there or not. It doesn't
It's
make
gonna
much
be
of a
worse
difference.
with the hair there.
It's really not that much worse.
It absorbs like 80% of your sweat.
Where'd you get that number?
Maybe it's 30. Hold on.
80-30 is a big jump.
That is
bud.
a huge jump. Jesus.
That's a fucking 50%. That's a whole half.
But yeah, I mean, like, I think the biggest change would definitely be like, because I don't think that hair would make a difference in the amount that you sweat, especially since it is a sweat gland. So like,
Yeah.
it's only, in my mind, it's only holding on to odor at that point.
Yeah, it's absorbing a little
And
bit of the moisture.
Deodorant is already like a combatant that we have invented. So like, if you use enough deodorant and shave your underarms, I mean, yeah, like I'm sweating a little bit now, but I'm also, I mean, if I were to have one standard be for everybody 100%, it would definitely be use deodorant above all else.
Yeah.
Does shaving your armpits reduce sweat? The short answer.
I didn't say that it reduced sweat. Actually,
just shut the fuck up for a
I
second. Let me
actively
talk.
said that it would increase sweat.
Shut the fuck up for a second. Let me talk. This is from ThompsonT.com. So I don't know how
I have no idea
valuable this answer is. But does shaving your armpits reduce sweat? The short answer is no. Shaving your armpits won't make you sweat less. However, trimming or shaving your armpit hair can help make antiperspirant more effective and
Yeah.
reduce the appearance of sweat stains on your shirts.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Shave.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's all I'm gonna say. Fair enough.
Just don't.
Point proven.
Just
All right.
don't take
I just
a,
think
I'll do it.
There's no reason.
I'll do it.
There's no reason not to.
You're gonna come over next Saturday.
Oh my god.
My armpits are gonna be shaved. I'll be clean shaven, bro. Hey, I'll get that nair shit.
Yeah.
And my
Well,
legs.
so you asked her if
my
she
legs
shaved,
too, bro.
you asked her if she shaved her legs, and my immediate thought was like, oh yeah, dudes just have armpit hair all the time, and we don't think about it. And
No, the reason why I was asking that was because I don't like
'cause I
that
know-
was something that was
Yeah.
brought up between me and my wife. And I was like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah. I know that honesty doesn't feel the pressure to
Do anything.
yeah, for anything.
Anything.
My sister is also the same. She doesn't shave her legs or her underarms or anything like that because she just finds it a chore. And she doesn't care about people seeing it or not seeing it or whatever. And so like it's just freeing in that sense. But for me,
My whole thing is
I'm
that,
just like I still hold on to
Listen.
the embarrassment.
You see this? You see this hairy ass leg right here?
Peach fuzz right there.
That's what? Bitch, what the fuck are you talking
It's
about?
just really
It's
light.
blonde.
Yeah.
Is what it is. But that's still a fucking forest right there.
Yeah.
If this shit was black, you wouldn't even be able to see my leg.
Yeah,
okay?
your hair's your leg's hairier than mine, but
Yeah.
mine's dark, so it just looks hairier.
It looks hairier.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's an issue. But no, seriously, why is it that I have this, but like, how could I tell a woman to shave her legs? Or that I don't like.
Oh,
you
right.
know,
the
like,
whole like shaving equality or
that's-
body hair equality.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna be hairy, now I like to shave my pubes because it makes my dick look bigger.
It's also hygienic.
Sure.
Do you think there's a little bit of with women? I mean, gender biases and like the spectrum aside, that like some women like their men a little more rugged anyway. That's why I have the beard. Like Crystal likes it. Like if I shave my mustache, she gets upset at me.
Damn, I wonder if Honesty likes beards, because if she does, man, she's shit out of luck, dude.
So I think there is a little bit of like wanting a man to be in that way manly, quote unquote. That specific
You're
definition.
low-key Viking.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. All right, this one's me.
I'm just gonna check chat real quick.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh, gosh.
we haven't checked in a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, Dark Wolves, happy Pride Month. Oh, Caleb. Hey, Austin, it's Caleb. Tell Katie I said hi. I'm trying to watch really bad Wi-Fi. So if you say something and I don't respond, it's because I'm lagging really bad and it won't load.
We got 100 biddies. Thanks,
Oh
Skunk
my
Lover.
God, Skunk Lover with the 100 biddies. What up? Hey, Wami got the shout out. Thank you so much. Redeemed. Highlight. Hope y'all have a good night on the
Hey,
podcast.
Caleb.
Been watching this nonstop YouTube like anime. LOL. Watching you guys. I figured
We
out
love
how
that you love
to
watching.
load and turn off video. Okay, he's a part of it now. Heard that.
Listening
Doing it
without
for
the video.
Okay, Wami got it. Austin heard you won't wax it off instead of shaving it off. You talking about my fucking balls, bro?
No. I think he's talking about legs because you mentioned nair, and instead of.
Yeah, but he's talking about shaving. Though.
Oh, okay.
He
Well, I
said,
thought
Austin
yeah.
heard you won't wax it off instead of shaving it off. How much you want to bet? No, armpit?
Wax your armpit?
How much you want to bet?
We will wax our
Oh,
armpits on the
no.
show.
I'll do it on
He's
the show.
gonna wanna
bro.
be there for
I'll-
that.
I will get somebody who is a professional
no,
at waxing
no.
and get them on the show.
No, that home shit.
Yeah, we're gonna do so my wife has the little the heater.
Sure, whatever.
And you put little beads of wax in
Yeah.
there, and then it melts into a little pool of wax.
You guys make the terms then. Fine, sure.
Okay.
I'll wax my
I
armpit
don't know
hair.
if I'll be here.
I
for
want
it.
my wife to come over and wax us.
All right, As long as
Both
she's
of
on.
you?
Yes.
No,
It has to be videotaped.
The only stipulation is that she's gonna be on the fucking show.
Okay. I'm gonna talk her into waxing us on the show because she has the whole kit.
That would
Alright,
be great.
And
I'm
she
down.
waxes herself pretty often because, as we talked about,
That
she's
would be
Latin,
great.
has
Can
a
she do
extra
my
hair.
fucking nipple hair at the same time?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I mean, I don't think she's gonna want to do your nipple hair, but she'll do it.
I don't think I have like really bad nipple hair right now because when we were on our guys trip, I burned it off with a lighter.
Oh yeah, you did. I remember. I
Yeah,
it's
no,
all
they're-
gone.
No, yeah, they're not too bad right
Look
now.
at that one's almost an innie right now.
I don't know why. That's weird. Isn't it? That's weird.
You've got a reverse boner nipple.
I'm like trying to pull it out, dude. I'm like, what is going on over here? What the fuck is happening? I realize that my nipples are super far out too.
Oh, you've got like a fucking.
They're out, dude. You know how
Fisheye?
they say if you take your eyes and you go like straight down, it'll be your nipples. Not in my case, because if I go straight down from where my eyes are, my nipples will be right here.
Ears?
Ears makes more sense.
Is it the ears?
I was gonna say if it's my eyes, they're in the center of my fucking chest.
Maybe it is your
There's
ears.
something wrong if it's with the eyes.
As you were doing
Maybe
the
it is
motion,
the
I was
ears.
like, no.
Maybe it is the ears. Hold on, because if I follow my ears down, it is the ears. Yeah, okay, it's the ears.
Oh my god! Wow.
Ears makes more sense.
Jeez.
I didn't think I'd get you, bro. Okay, first of all, if you didn't think you could get me to do something, just dare me to do it. I'll probably end up doing it.
Honestly, if you bet Austin to do something and it's not gonna be like a felony, he'll probably do it.
Fuck yeah. Or if you gift 5 subs to the Twitch, you know.
Then it could be a felony, and he'll do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
fuck
my
it. Why not?
gosh.
No,
Like,
just
depends
post
on
my
the
bail.
severity.
No,
Yeah.
if you want me to commit a felony,
Mhm.
post my bail. That's it.
There you go.
That's it. Cover my bail. That's
Fair
all
enough.
it is. Get me the fuck out of jail. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
If you want me to do
Have
some
it
dumb
ready.
shit,
When
then
you
have it
arrive-
ready
yeah, when
to
you
fucking get me
arrive
out of
at
jail.
The place, be there with the money.
Immediately when the
Yeah.
judge is like, your bail is set at $200,000, you're like, bam, got you.
Credit card.
Like, yeah, like pay for that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever. I mean,
Mhm.
fuck. How much shit has Steve-O done?
Oops, that was me.
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
This.
My name is Jizz.
What the heck was that?
I'll play it again.
My name is Jizz.
Oh.
So that was from.
Oh no.
There's a song called "My Name Is Mud,"
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Primus.
Primus, yes, thank you. And literally, like the chorus is "My name is Mud," and then yeah, and I don't remember exactly how we got onto the whole "My name is Jizz" thing, but
I don't either.
Obviously, it's in the history.
somehow
books.
I got on there, and here we are.
I
All
need
right, we gotta get through these fucking TikToks.
Okay.
In due time.
We'll do it.
Take that rubber off, fuck that hoe. Meat to meat, meat to meat, meat to meat, meat to meat.
Yikes.
I like how the doctor says meat to meat, and then he's like meat to meat, and then he's like, all right, glove off.
Oh gosh.
was that more than you were expecting from me?
No, keep the glove on.
To keep the glove on.
No, keep the glove on.
You don't want him going in there raw, uncooked.
I mean, unless you fucking like cleaned your asshole out before you went.
Nah, meat to meat, bro.
No.
If you're gonna stick your fingers in me, it better be raw. Look, man, I like sushi.
What are those things called that clean your asshole out?
Douche?
Sure? No.
I think
Bidet?
No.
Anima?
Enema.
No.
Home anima?
No.
That Tool song, Anima? What are you thinking of?
Baster.
It just like squirts like.
An enema.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It squirts water like up into your ass.
It's either an enema or a douche.
If you don't do that before you go to the doctor,
Are you thinking like colonoscopy or like a colonic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do that before you go to the doctor. Keep your fucking glove on. What the fuck? There's shit in your asshole.
I mean,
Some people like that. Poo play's don't look at me like poo play's not a thing.
I understand that, but from a
we
doctor,
were gonna go there tonight, though.
I don't care. I don't
Wait,
care. Even
wait.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I love you and like, hey man, let me suck your dick.
Wait, that's not the one. Where's the shit on my chest one?
I knew exactly where this was going. I knew exactly where. Shit on my chest. It'll make me hard.
Oh no.
Wait. I know it's out of context, but
It's not. No. Got that out of the way. I get it. I know that poop play is a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
But as a doctor though, and you have to go see other patients. I don't care how much you wash your hands.
it's called a fecal transplant. They do that all the time. It's good for
I
the gut
do
health.
not want my shit
Good
on
for
your
the gut
hands.
health.
I do not want my shit on your
I
hands.
think my dad's had like 3 of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I find
he's
those super
got-
interesting.
Well, he is a whole medical case. And
What the
he's
fuck is this episode?
a diabetic with kidney failure.
Yeah.
And so his everything is just kind of shutting down, and he doesn't want it to yet.
Yeah.
And even though he ignores just about like
Who wants their shit to shut
I
down?
don't even know how much the advice that he ignores, but it's just he's had a couple of those, and it's just it's promoting intestinal health. Like
Yeah,
you
it's good gut
said.
health. Yeah. I find that super interesting.
It's interesting yet disgusting at the same time. Like, oh, that's cool, but that's all I want to know about it. You know, I don't want to know the nitty gritty details and stuff. So,
Yeah, fecal transplant is one of those terms you hear. You're like, don't tell me more.
It's all about the bacteria.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
You want the flora in your gut to be the right kind.
Why did you use that term? The flora?
That's what it's called.
It sounds like you're growing flowers out of your ass.
I mean, that's what the terminology is, though, for like good gut health and probiotics and stuff. Is that you want your gut flora to be good.
Gut flora.
Listen, I would have never known that if he wouldn't have told me that right now. Okay, I'm just saying, I've never studied my asshole that much.
Oh no! It's entirely a medical field.
I know a little bit about a lot of things.
Me too, but still don't know that much about my asshole.
Yeah.
I just want somebody to lick it. Anyways, next TikTok.
Oh.
This one's the wife, but
I'll
she
take a
sent it to
shower
me
first,
for
don't worry.
obvious reasons. We could read this before you hit play, just so we don't have to catch
Okay.
up on it.
Boss, you failed your drug test. Me, I had a poppy seed bagel. Boss, explain the weed and cocaine. Me, nothing. Boss, nothing. Me, it was an everything bagel.
Yeah, so we don't even really have to play the TikTok. It's just
Sugar
that.
boom boom, I'm chasing dragons.
And then
This
a song.
dragon.
Okay, alright,
Yeah.
we're gonna get fucking DMCA'd for that shit.
Yeah, so
Nice.
Thank you. That was actually a really shitty one, to be honest with you. But I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Try harder.
I'm so ready for this one. This is the one that I told you where I was like, I have one of these too.
Oh,
This is for you, bud.
this is for me?
Yep.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
For you.
Yes, daddy.
Oh my gosh.
Chupapi.
Muñeño.
We're the worst. The internet has ruined us.
The internet has made us better. Don't you dare say that it ruined us. It made us better.
We can make them better. RoboCop reference.
She doesn't get it.
I know. She's tuned out looking at her phone now.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Dad.
I'm just kidding.
Don't call me dad, please. God, don't call me dad.
I called him Dad.
All right.
Call me Poppy. Don't call me Dad. Call me Poppy. Broke him. Hold on. Everybody's got their talk that breaks them. Broken. It's a broken man.
Oh my god.
You sound like Katie right now.
That's what I was referencing.
You crying or laughing?
I'm laughing. My chest is good. I can laugh as much as I want to now.
Yeah.
That last episode was rough.
Was that just last week?
The week before camping.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You didn't do one for camping.
We didn't do a live stream.
We didn't
but
do
we
a live
recorded
stream,
for about
but we did
45
record.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did 43.
Yeah.
to be exact.
I said about 45.
And that's not 45 though.
That's why I said
Oh my
about.
43.
I said about.
You could say about 43 because it's in the time frame of 43
I'm
minutes.
rounding to 5.
What are these noises I'm hearing?
Oh god, that's what Katie. It's not working for me. That's what Katie does to try and stop laughing. Is to go.
Sorry, that's me hitting this.
How do you even get to the dark web? I don't even know.
And then Wes decides to tell her how to get to the dark web.
And then Katie makes this sound.
Oh my god.
Good stuff.
Anytime I'm having a bad time, I just want to pay Katie to be there around me all the time. So when I'm having a bad time, she just does a sound.
Is this the same Katie I know?
Yeah, the
Okay.
one that ran you over with a kayak. Yeah,
literally.
yeah.
She will never live that down.
And yeah,
That's actually how I've been telling Alyssa about Katie. It's like, yeah, Katie, the one that ran me over with the kayak.
stay behind her.
Yeah.
In the kayak.
Yeah.
If you're ever in a kayak,
Well,
stay behind
I mean,
her.
Alyssa, I'm sure can probably handle it because she just won't freak out and be like, oh, okay, whatever. And then her kayak will just keep floating. But with me, it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
She's coming. Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Stop.
Is that a song?
Stop making it so easy for me to
You
make
said
sexual
easy.
references. Okay, I need the world to stop. I need everybody to just stop making it so easy because I can't hold myself back sometimes.
Oh, I know.
Did you
Okay,
just call the world a slut?
I did. You dirty little fucking whore.
Too easy.
There's some women out there and they're like, oh my god. Maybe some men too. Who knows?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you here. Next TikTok.
Next TikTok. All right, let's fucking
Yeah,
play
let's
it. If my keyboard
So I've been
will
on the
work.
screen for
All right.
10 minutes now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my mouse?
I'm ready for this one.
New Year, got my nigga chilling on the couch. He gon' be happy when I put my dick inside his mouth. Nigga, what?
The only difference is I'd be like, finally.
You don't know if that was a good what or a bad what. You'd
He
be like,
said-
what? Finally?
What?
Is it Christmas already?
Yeah. All right.
Is
So
it my birthday?
this isn't a TikTok. This is just cute.
This is what I was talking about earlier when we were talking. Yes. Yes.
So my daughter's 5 and started tumbling.
Oh yes, yes. This is her first day of tumbling.
They put her on one of those long trampolines that
Is
I want
it
to go.
Avis or Avi?
Avi.
Avi. Okay.
Aveline
Oh, okay. Oh, I like that.
is her full name.
Aveline.
What's her middle name? If you don't know-
Mallory.
Okay, I was gonna say you don't have to tell.
Named after Mallory Archer from Archer, the show. Wait, you've seen Archer?
Yes, I've seen Archer.
Hell yeah.
Don't say it like that. Don't you dare say
The funny thing
anything. Don't you dare say anything like, "Oh yeah, of course I've seen that." No. You don't have the fucking right to do that
So,
now.
I think most
Okay.
people
You can be like,
know
"Yes, I've
that
seen it."
voice actor from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Whereas I know that voice actor from Archer.
Yeah, me too.
So it's like for me, it's I go to Bob's Burgers and I'm watching Archer play in this
That character?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
character. And whereas everyone else is like, no, this is the dude from Bob's Burgers. And
What's
then
that?
They
Did
see
you see the
Bob
Bob's
as-
Burgers episode
Yes, I
where
did.
he becomes Archer?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
What's
so-
that? What's that? that zombie TV show that's super popular.
Walking Dead.
Yes. Okay, and there's that dude on there with the crossbow.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Everybody, is like
Norman Reedus.
Yes,
Yeah.
Norman Reedus, and everybody's like, oh, that's what they think about when they think about Norman Reedus. Fuck that. Boondock Saints.
Oh, when I see or hear that voice, I think of Death Stranding, the video game.
I was just about to say, it's like those are the only two things that I know him from. I've never even.
Fuck
what is
that.
it? Boondock Saints. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
Boondock Saints is good too.
Boondock
I forgot
Saints.
that it was in that.
God, you never seen the Boondock Saints?
Nope.
We might have to start doing. We might have to. We really might have to start doing movie night
I
review.
know.
Real
Boondock
talk.
Saints doesn't quite hold up, I would say.
What?
For somebody who's never seen it, I don't know that now you'll like it.
Right.
You would have had to seen it at the time. I think you go back and watch that, there's a lot of like toxic and weird like early 2000s shit that you're gonna be like, oh, that's strange now.
Yeah, but okay. But we grew up in that shit though.
No, I absolutely love
So like
Boondock
we
Saints.
get why
I'm just saying,
it is the way that it is.
Exactly.
Like somebody that was born in like the 2000s.
Yeah.
Then yes, I get that. But
I think
we would
going back and
understand
watching
it.
it with like watching it with today's perspective, you'd be like, oh, this is a weird movie. But if you saw it around the time that it came out, you'd be like, oh, this makes perfect sense.
I didn't see when it came out. When it came out.
When did you seize it when it comes out?
When did I see? When did that movie come out?
Ask Siri.
Hey Siri. When did the Boondock Saints come out?
Which one? I found 5.
Okay, so 2000.
Five?
All Saints Day.
Okay.
2000 was. All right, shut the fuck up. Hold on, stop. Just stop talking.
So you know how Crash is a great movie? Have you seen Crash?
No.
Okay, so that's an iconic like early 2000s movie. Shut that bitch up.
I can't. So the first Boondock Saints came out in 2000. The Boondock Saints 2 came out in 2009.
Okay, so Crash came out in like the early 2000s. That's one of those like iconic 2000s movies where people are like, "Oh, this is a masterpiece of the time." And now people talk about it like, "Oh, this is flawed, but it made sense for the time." And I would say Boondock Saints is similar in that way.
So I mean,
but I didn't see it in 2000 though.
Okay.
I can kind of agree with the logic that you have because I'm already able to key into it. So my first Spider-Man movies were actually the Andrew Garfield ones and not the
the nerdier guy?
Yeah, the Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
So I watched both Andrew Garfield ones and was like, oh, these are actually pretty good. And of course, like that's me being stupid. And then I tried to go back and watch Tobey Maguire ones, and I couldn't even finish the first one because everything was trash.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. But
You have the unpopular opinion too, yeah.
That's fine. The cinematography is god awful. The acting is terrible. The villain is just like, what is going on? And you're not like,
okay, but
what
that's the
kind
same
of
thing.
connection do you even have with this guy? Like, I wasn't able to follow it, and I couldn't even pay attention. I couldn't finish it.
That's like the same thing with like video games. Where,
Yeah.
like you go back and play like the original Quake after playing like normal games now, like Doom Eternal.
No, you play
and shit
Doom
like
Eternal
that,
and go
yeah.
back and play Quake. It's
and
like,
you're
what
like,
is
what
this?
the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You're like, why is this even a thing? Like, why did? But back then, it was like, holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't believe that this is even a fucking thing.
Yeah.
I
And there's plenty of people who would
I
say
think
that
when
like
you-
liking Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is blasphemy. And
It was in my
but I could see how if that's
in
the
my
only
point of view, not only did I see that one first, and that was my understanding of Spider-Man, like not only was it cleaner, it had a studio behind it that was actually making money and all this other stuff, and so like Tobey Maguire, it just felt so flat and bland.
Yeah.
And so
Even as somebody
if you
who-
watched them as they came out, I can see, oh yeah, you might hate Andrew Garfield, but I hopped on the train. God, everything was
nice catch.
everything was already out and stuff, so I didn't have.
please, thank you.
As somebody who absolutely loves the original like Tobey Maguire trilogy of Spider-Mans, even recognizing that the third one is easily the worst of all three.
Third one, what?
Of the third Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, where he's like fighting Sandman, and he's like emo Tobey Maguire. He has like the emo swoop, and he does a little hair flip at the dance club and shit. That one was cringy, as somebody who grew up during that time. Oh, I love that trick.
I was doing it, and that's why it tipped over.
You
I
did just
had
spill
it.
your can.
I had it like that. It was
Yeah.
sitting like that for a second.
But as somebody who loved the original, like, Tobey Maguire trilogy of those Spider-Man movies, I could also see how, like, if I had just seen the Andrew Garfield ones, I'd be like, oh, this is the best that there is, because it's they all the lessons that they learned from that trilogy, they obviously learned and made it better.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Tom Holland ones, like, Tom Holland is just about in every movie that I've seen coming out in the last, like, 2 years because of Tom Holland. I don't even know what his like premiere was, if it was Spider-Man, but I know Spider-Man definitely put him on the fucking map for everything. He's in a movie that they made from a book. It was like The Knife of Never Letting Go or something like that. And now it's a movie, and it's not even called the same thing. And it's about like men, all their thoughts can be heard, but women, they're not.
Oh.
And so it's really, I mean, read the book.
Okay.
If you're a book reader.
Yeah.
I don't fucking read books.
I
We've
used
talked
to
about
be.
this before.
I got sucked into the internet.
I've got a library card for ebooks now.
Oh yeah.
So those are really convenient. They return on their own time, and so it's just super convenient. But like Tom Holland's in everything now.
It's hard
I've
for
seen
me
him
to
in so
picture him
much.
as Spider-Man. So when the Tom Holland ones came out, it was like, I don't know if you fit for me.
He definitely fits the boyish type.
Yeah.
Like they've definitely knocked down like Tom Maguire was like a full adult in high
Yeah.
school, and then Andrew Garfield was like a college kid in high school.
I always
now
wanted-
Tom Holland's finally like, oh yeah, he's gonna be like that voice cracky teenager kind of thing. So.
I always wanted the kid that was like picked on and the outcast though, and Tom Holland seems like too much of a pretty boy.
Yeah. Too much of like a football player.
He was supposed to be the kid that got bullied all the time. At least the way the comic books portrayed him. And then it's that old Stan Lee quote of like the superhero's not supposed to be
the popular person.
No, and he's also like your alter ego is supposed to be Spider-Man. You don't live as like Superman isn't Superman. He's Clark Kent.
Right.
But in the DC universe of superheroes, it's actually no, he's Superman and his alter ego is Clark Kent because he's like he's just the super powerful person that has all these pips. But Peter Parker lived as Peter Parker, and his alter ego was Spider-Man, where he could like escape and be himself. So that's the difference between like the ways of viewing it, and that's why Tom Holland always kind of pissed me off as Spider-Man. But I like the movies, and I could see
because
how
he was born with them instead of
no, because he seemed like he felt comfortable in his skin as the character of just a person, Tom Holland. When Peter Parker hated being Peter Parker and loved being Spider-Man. He escaped into being Spider-Man. Tom Holland could be either and be fine.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I think Tom Holland is sexy. What?
He's a good actor.
Sure.
He's a little young for me, but
All right, so my daughter's gonna grow up to be Spider-Woman.
How old is Tom Holland?
Huh?
How old is Tom Holland?
He can't be much older than
You
us.
said he's
probably
young
younger
for
than
you.
you.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
You said he's young for you, so you should know, right? You know how old he is, right? You said he's young for you, so you should know.
He's probably younger than you. If not
You're
your
so you don't
age.
know the age, but you're saying that.
Let's find out.
What if he's your age and then you're like, oh, he's too young for me? What, you like older
He
men?
acts too young for me, but that's also his acting.
How
So
old
who
is he?
knows?
1996. He's 25 years old.
No shit.
He's your age.
Tom Holland's my age?
Mhm.
So am I too young for you? Is that what you're trying to say?
You act it sometimes.
Well, that's fair. I won't deny that. No, I won't deny that at all. No.
You got a mature head.
And
though.
I'm fucking well. That's something you gotta remember too. Is that I'm a mature person, but
not afraid to live.
I've also yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
Tom Holland's
Yeah.
hot.
And so
guys.
people sometimes mistake that for being immature.
No, not at
No,
all.
no, I'm not saying you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that
yeah.
some people
But I get
sometimes
it.
take
no,
that.
I'm able to.
Some people
draw
take that as
line.
because they don't know me,
Right.
the way that you know me. If you're seeing me as somebody on the street, you might take me as immature, but once you actually get to know me, then you know that I'm really mature.
No,
and I'm
you're
really
not
just
afraid to
fucking
live.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm living my fucking life and
Mhm.
having fun
Mhm.
in the way that I see fit.
You've been burping a lot, or at least having.
I've had 2 of these fucking reds. Like
Yeah.
I'm done with this.
Oh, you're fucked up at this point now.
I wouldn't say fucked up, but
I mean, you get
feeling
2
it,
in,
though.
and yeah,
I'm feeling
that's
it,
about
though.
Uh,
where it's at.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking feeling it though. That's for sure. Let's
watch his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still looking at Tom Holland be hot.
Is she the one jumping right now?
Yeah. That's all the video is. Just a bounce on the land.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I do want to show this this fucking video.
This is you, right?
Yes, that is me.
Yeah.
That's Tom
Yes.
Holland.
He looks different.
So I want to preface this video before I show it.
Okay.
So I went to McDonald's one day to get food
already
for
dramatic.
me and my family. So I order my food, pull forward.
Once upon a time.
Behind me, I hear this dude arguing with the person on the headset about how much of they want a fish sandwich.
Mhm.
And they're arguing with him about how much it costs. Dude says $3.98, but it's really $3.89. Yeah.
Really?
Well, then he gets pissed off. He's like, "You fucking lied to me."
They're mad about
It's-
7 cents or 9 cents.
10 cents.
No, but it's just not
Wait.
worth it.
9 cents.
Yeah.
$3.98.
Whatever the
Yeah, 9 cents.
Regardless, the point that I'm saying is that what the person told him it was to what it actually is was less than what the person told that guy.
Yeah.
So it's less than,
So
So
technically he saved money.
He
was
technically
mad that he wasn't going to spend more.
whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giving them a whole bunch of attitude. I'm looking in my rearview mirror, thinking that it's this car that I can see in my rearview mirror, but it's really the person behind me that I can't see.
Yeah.
Gets this major fucking attitude with him, and is being a dick and everything else, and causing all these problems, and it's just I just want a fucking fish sandwich. All right, whatever. Finally, he pulls for. Okay, so this goes on, and I see a McDonald's employee walk out the back door, and they're then I see another McDonald's employee walk out the back door, and they're "Oh, it's that car, it's that dude."
McDonald's doesn't fuck around.
It's that certain car.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. Get back inside, whatever. And then I pull up to the window to pay, and I hear them talking about it's the same dude. Don't serve him.
They thought you?
No, not me. They know it's not me.
You're just
They
catching.
know it's the person behind
You're catching
me.
a backstory. You're catching a history of
Yes.
this has happened before.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
shit.
I am paying. She has my card. The one lady has my card. There's another lady standing behind her. She has my card. I'm looking at her, and I just start laughing because
Right.
I'm thinking oh, this is
This
somebody.
is so ridiculous.
Yes.
So funny.
And I'm laughing. She sees me, and she starts laughing too. And I'm I'm so sorry. Well, first of all, she apologizes to me, and I'm no. I'm sorry. I know that this is ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
You gotta stay and work here.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I get to get my
This is a
food and
comedy
fucking
show
leave,
for
yo.
you, whereas they have to deal with it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm I get to get my food and leave.
Mhm.
And I'm don't apologize to me. It's all cool, whatever. So I get
Yeah.
I get my card and I fucking pull forward, and I am at the window to grab my shit, and at this point, this dude pulls up
To the pay window?
to the pay window, starts arguing with them.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then that's when this happened.
Yeah, switch it. Yeah.
your step, nigga. Watch your
Well.
step, nigga. Watch your step. Watch your step, nigga. I'll run your ass over. You're a no good nigga. Bro, leave, nigga.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Leave, bitch, down.
So I stopped videotaping because I really thought that some shit was about to go down.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I was really upset when the dude pulled up past me and pulled up in front of me, and I saw that he had a veteran's hat on. Yeah. Yeah.
I told you when you were telling me the story, like, some people think they're fighting for a different America than the rest of us believe in. Like,
Yeah.
And it makes me very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this video, you can see I have a neon shirt on.
Right.
I had my work shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
If I did not have that shirt on, I would have got out of the fucking car and I would have done some shit for those McDonald's employees.
Right.
Real talk. And what I would have done was snatch that fucking veteran's hat off of his fucking head. That's my whole thing. Is that, like, I don't care when you fought, but, like, if you're gonna wear that hat, you fought for America.
You fought for these people too.
And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the quotes that he said was, "Your mom, like, should have aborted you." It's not in the video. I mean, I played the whole
Even
video.
what was
That's
just in
what
the
the dude said?
Yeah.
Even just what was in the video of the, like, you're a no good N-word is, like,
Yeah.
that's too far already.
There was so much more than that, though, that he said.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom should have aborted you, N-word. Like, yeah. Yeah. I was in a McDonald's drive-thru, yo. I was in a McDonald's drive-thru, and this is what I heard. This is literally the first time that I've ever dealt with something like that. And again, when I pulled up to get my food, and the dude, like, that was handing me my food apologized to me. And this is also a person that was a person of color. And he apologized to me, and I said, don't apologize to me. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm like, I'm sorry that you have to deal with this. It's like, don't apologize to me. I'm like, that's why I'm, you know.
Could you imagine just, like, not even, but all the racism aside, but just, like, having the balls of being in your car, the laziest shit ever, and, like, talking to a box to get your food, and then you pull up and give somebody money, and then they hand you your fucking food. The laziest shit ever. To have this big of a problem with somebody who's just doing their job.
Over saving 9 cents
so-
over
and then
a
so-
fish fillet.
And then to bring the racism
Yeah.
into it. Like, just all that aside, like, ugh.
So let's, again,
It's so
precursor
crazy.
this, that they had said that they know this guy.
So this guy's been through there before.
This is not the first
I
time
would've
that this
banned
has
him.
happened. What, in the beginning of the video, what you're seeing is one of the McDonald's employees out there to tell him that they're not going to serve him. And then that's him yelling at that specific McDonald's employee to back up. That McDonald's employee proceeds to get into his car after the dude drives away and follows him.
Wow.
I don't know what proceeds after that, but everybody that's in the building and the people that are standing outside the building that are also McDonald's employees are telling him not to follow him, but he proceeds to do so. So
Do you think it was a manager?
no.
Okay.
I know for a fact it's not a manager, but I also know that that dude definitely got fired, and I don't know what proceeds after that.
Right.
He was gonna go kick that guy's ass.
I don't necessarily think that that's right either.
Yeah.
And I do. I do think that it's right. I do think you should have followed him, kicked his fucking ass, and then I don't.
Yeah.
It's like a 50-50 thing when it comes
Yeah.
to this. Like, this was a serious fucking thing.
Like the old guy, I'm guessing he's old, but like the customer should not have
I seriously
gone to
though,
those lengths. But
I just really
also,
wish I wasn't
the
wearing.
retaliation wasn't exactly the greatest either.
I wish I was not wearing my work
Yeah.
shirt. I wish I was not wearing a shirt that literally on the back of it and on the front of it in big bold letters says what company I work for.
Was it your shirt, so you would have been shirtless if you just took it off?
Yeah.
Oh.
If I wasn't wearing that and I kind of like thought about it in the morning, in the moment, I would have taken it off and I would have done some shit. 'Cause
But
I
it all
was not
happened so quick and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I was not about it at all. Cause
all over a fish sandwich. Like,
all over no,
from
no.
McDonald's.
Some McDonald's shit, yo.
Yeah.
Like that's what fucks me up so much about it. Where like you just want to be fucking racist. That's it. That's all it is.
You chose to hate that day.
You went to that specific McDonald's full well because it's not the first time either. You went to that specific McDonald's full well knowing what you were going there to do.
Well, and you deserve what you put out and what you ask for.
Right.
So like if you're going to
I want to kick his ass.
I don't want to shit talk everybody because I go to McDonald's too. Like I don't want to shit talk everybody that goes to McDonald's, but there's like a certain amount of the type of person that goes to McDonald's that's gonna be that type of asshole, and like just putting out that much negativity in the world and being in a McDonald's line and getting kicked out of it, like his whole life must just be a fucking train wreck. Like it makes me a little bit sad.
His attitude needs checked.
It makes me a little bit sad that guy's out there just living that angry.
Yeah.
Like I also feel no sympathy.
I
but at the same time, like I
feel sympathetic to the workers.
to the workers, yeah, but not to
Because
that
that's entirely
guy.
Have you ever worked like
Fast food?
Yeah.
I guess not technically.
Something with a window.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
I worked
Okay.
at Wits for like 3 months.
Something that has a window,
Yeah.
like fast
Mhm,
food type
mhm.
shit. So I have too. And
Culver's.
Yeah. Yeah, he fucking knows.
I
Look
remember.
at you fucking sexy.
Oh, we love Culver's.
Culver's is
Yeah,
the
we
shit.
all fucking love Culver's. You know that shit is that's A1
Culver's is
sauce right
great.
there. You don't know what Culver's is. Culver's is. You're fucking missing out.
Yeah.
Did I hear cheese curds?
Oh, don't even talk to me about them.
Shane's favorite.
Bro, next time you fucking come over,
I love
I'm
those
gonna have
chicken
you stop at
tenders.
Culver's.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pay you for that shit.
It is kind of it's up
You
by
deserve
me.
to be
Yeah.
paid.
Oh,
You
about
deserve to be
256?
Is there Culver's on 256?
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
one I worked at,
Oh,
you
yeah.
fucking idiot.
I'll stop, but there's one up by me in Dublin.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, stop at the one closer to my house.
Wait,
Yeah.
the
That
one
way
by
it's
the
still hot when
zoo?
you get here.
It's farther than the zoo, but yeah, I live up in
Oh.
that area.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Dang.
I have a respect.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I have a respect for restaurant workers in general because I mean, as me and you
Right.
both know, we've
Mhm.
worked restaurants, so I know what it is.
Right.
I know all of the shit that can happen with
Mhm.
restaurant work and shit like that. So I've
Just food in general.
food in general,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and also beyond just food, even in Target, Walmart, like
Yeah.
all that
Customer
shit.
service in general.
service.
yeah.
Customer
Mhm.
service in general.
I worked at a Walmart, worst place I've ever worked, and my wife has worked at 3 different Waffle Houses. We've driven drunk people home to the west side of Columbus before from a
Jesus.
Waffle House. So like the people who work at McDonald's or Waffle House or Walmart or a Culver's deal with fucking absolute maniacs all day, every day. And to be a veteran and to like, I don't know, just be that mad about a 9 cents difference on a fucking
It's-
trash fish sandwich. From
Listen. It doesn't matter what you work. I just respect people.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what people are going through, and I always
I
want to
think-
respect people for what who they are. They're a
For-
person. I want to respect them, and just be nice until they give me a reason not to be nice to them. And most of the time when you are going to somebody who is working a job and giving you a service, if you are nice to them,
They'll be nice back.
almost 90% of the time, if you're super nice to them and you show them some respect, you're making their fucking day.
Mhm.
Like,
Especially somebody who like is in a position where they're dealing with like not the best people all day.
yeah, like if they're
yeah.
working at a Wendy's or a McDonald's or a Taco Bell, if you're like, hey, I would like this, and they're like, your total is going to be yada, yada, yada. And then you're like, thank you, and they're like, you're welcome.
Even just the simplest,
like you hear it in their
Mhm.
voice.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh my god,
So-
you said thank you for like taking your order, and then you get to the window and you like hand them your card, and they hand it back to you. You go, thank you.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh my god, this motherfucker just said thank you just for taking my card. And then when you get your food and shit like that, and you're like, thank you, have a good rest of your day, and like that means something to those people. Like that's how I've always treated people.
It's more than
in
just
general.
manners. It's kindness. And
yeah.
and so like honestly, through that whole thing, you reminded me of 3 points.
Mhm.
And the first one was like honestly for me, my kindness to customer service workers, or just the generosity, like the the basis of being polite to people.
In general,
Started-
it doesn't
in general.
matter what if
All
you're
of that
if they're
started
if they're giving you a
before-
service or not. It's just being
all of that started before I even thought about getting my first job. My dad was notorious for like he hates onion on burgers, and so we'll go through drive-throughs, and he will say, "Do not put onions on my burger," because he will make it super serious.
Yeah.
And half the time, onion will still end up on that burger. Personally, thinking about it now, I'm thinking, oh, maybe they were just like, you know what, dude.
Since you were
No.
being so
Yeah,
serious about it, and you
you're
were kind
getting-
of being a dick
yeah,
about
you're,
it.
You're being
Yeah.
a jerk. So you know what? You're gonna get onions on your burger, and I'm gonna make you go through twice because you're gonna check your burger before you go through. And
Hey,
and
can
stuff
you
like
guys
that.
please not like? I really don't like onions. Can you please not put any
Yeah.
onions on that? Because a lot of people have never worked a restaurant job either, so they don't know that the people
Right.
working in the kitchen of that restaurant.
You're seeing orders
No.
fly through your screen
You
and stuff
no no.
like that.
You hear it.
Mhm.
You hear them order the food. And McDonald's, when you order your food, the people in the kitchen hear you order their food. There's an intercom that is in. Same thing at Culver's. When I was working at Culver's, there's an intercom that we hear all of the drive-through window, like what's going on. So you're putting down what they're ordering as they're doing it, because I mean, drive-through shit is all about
It's gotta be
times and
quick,
stuff.
yeah.
So they
Anything
hear
to
it.
cut out the middleman of communication.
Exactly. So they hear exactly what you're saying. So if you're being a dick about your fucking order, the people in the fucking kitchen are gonna hear it.
Yeah.
And if you're like, I seriously don't fucking like onions, don't put any fucking onions on that shit, that person in the kitchen is like, yeah, fuck this dude.
Yeah,
Slap some onions on
extra
that shit.
onions, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, like there were times when he would go through twice through the drive-through and stuff like that, and we, of course, the family in the car were super embarrassed. We would like not look at the window and be like super ashamed because like we have to deal with this just because someone made a mistake or whatever. And so yeah, I definitely learned that like don't be mean in a drive-through, don't be rude, stuff like that.
Don't be mean anywhere.
Right. Part number 2, I have a pair of regulars that used to come to Max Nurma's. I think you heard about them, Steve and Cindy. They would always show up late night and always have like super like kind of needy orders.
No, the only ones that I specifically remember was one that one server had that would always leave a bad review.
Oh, I don't know anything about
Two
that
tall
one.
toilets, lady.
Yeah, no, 2 tall toilets, lady. Yeah. no.
So Steve and Cindy, they always got like iceberg only lettuce or iceberg only salads with like tomato and Thousand Island and
Lizzie
cheese
had
and stuff
'em.
like that. Lizzie?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, because Lizzie literally had so many bad, like
old ladies and
comments
yeah.
about them that the like corporate came to Susan and was like, "Why is this still a server for your company?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with Steve and Cindy, I saw them at Cap City. I think it was just this last week, and it was probably the best surprise I've ever really gotten. They didn't even realize that I might have been working that night. They weren't even thinking about that. They just wanted Cap City that night. But it was like the biggest thing since sliced bread for me. And so like seeing them, and honestly like everyone at Cap City had this like, oh, they're super needy. It's the white Zen lady because she always asks for white Zinfandel and stuff like that. And I'm like, guys, you're just super impatient. Like if you actually sat down and like did the extra things for them, they're actually really nice people. And so I sat down with them for like literally an hour, not doing my side work because I wanted to catch up with them and stuff. But I even remembered some of the things that they wanted for their salads that they got, like Thousand Island and cheese. They like cheese on their salads, so I was like, you got iceberg wedges and you got Thousand Island, but do you want cheese and do you want egg and stuff like that? And you're like, oh my gosh, yes! And so like I like made their experience like so much better. But they always preemptively apologize for their neediness. And so it's like, but they're super nice about it. It's like, I'm really sorry, honey, but can you do this for me? I know it's a hassle and I'm sorry to, make you go out of your way, but if you could do this for me, I'd really appreciate it and stuff like that. And so like, those kind of people, it's like, oh my gosh, yes, Angel, I got you, because like they're super respectful, and it's like you want to do good things for them because they're like really, really nice.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, you know what, I got you. That's totally awesome. And on that note, like, I think we ordered Donato's late night. It was like 15 minutes to close, and all we got was 2 subs and a pepperoni pizza. and Shane wasn't quite done with it work yet, but like the total was like 26 and change or something like that. I slapped down a $20 tip on the online order. And I even got a phone call from the delivery guy who was, I guess, handling my order. He's like, yeah, I'm calling about this credit card charge. You know, you've got $20 in the tip. Is that right? And I'm like, yeah, that's correct. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I've worked food service almost all my life. Like, I know it's 15 minutes before close.
Yeah, I know how
like,
it is.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Yeah.
Like, I always like to, you know, be nice and stuff like that. He's like, oh my gosh, yes. Do you want anything else? You want red pepper? You want Parmesan cheese? You want plates?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you
know
gonna
what?
smack that shit down?
Exactly.
I got you.
You know what? And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, a small stack of plates would be great. I'll see you in a little bit. And he was there in less than 20 minutes.
I
like
see,
that. It's awesome to try and give back to those people because you know
when,
it doesn't happen
when you
often.
work in customer service, a lot of the times people aren't like that. You know, so when you do get people that are like that, you want to accommodate them on their things. It makes you feel good because a lot of I would say the majority of people that I've worked with in customer service, whether it's restaurant or you know like Target or anything like that, when you're nice to somebody, they want to like even me, like I like making food. I like cooking food, you know. I don't like doing it in a restaurant sense because it's
you're behind the scenes.
It's too demanding.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, and like you're kind of expected to
be more of a machine.
I'm trying to think of the word, but you gotta depend on other people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on your line, and so like if they can't deliver, then that makes you look bad, and then shit comes back on you too. So that's kind of why I don't like doing that. If I can do it at home, I love cooking. You know, that was like a whole thing with me and my wife, where like if I didn't like cooking at home when I was, you know, working restaurant because I'd done it all fucking day.
Yeah.
And dealt with dumbass fucking people. So I didn't want to do that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Now.
I just always like to pay it forward. Because, like, Steve and Cindy gave me that sort of, like, push to be like, you know what, they were super nice to me tonight, and I just wanted to give that energy to somebody else, too.
Yeah.
I think all of that I totally agree with. And Wambi, you're a good person. I think what's sticking out to me, and I have an example in my mind, is like we can have all the extremes of just being nice to people who work in that type of industry where there's a lot expected of you and very little thanks given. And then also like somebody being full on racist like that. There's a certain amount of...
I actually forgot about that until you brought it up again. I was like, dang it.
The whole reason we got onto this shit was that motherfucker.
There's a certain amount of self-awareness a person should have in any given situation, especially when dealing with people who are like just work shit jobs.
Yeah.
Or like jobs that you don't get thanked for. And so I was at a gas station, and it was like late at night. So it was one of those ones where they close the inside, and then there's a window and a little tray, and you walk up to the window and everything. And I was standing in line with this guy, and a couple pulled up, and I think they had pulled up before us, and I was getting out of my car at the same time as this guy who saw the couple pull up, and they were underage, like in high school. Guy's got a car that his parents probably bought him, and he's this nerdy kid, and he's with like this very cute, very pretty high school girl who's obviously underage, and this dude who's my age goes like, no way that dude should be with that chick, right? But I bet he's giving him that big dick. And it's like they're both underage kids, and this dude's just at the window with me at this gas station at like 1 in the morning. He's like my age.
Oh.
And the dude that's with the high school girl is like her age, you know? So it's
They're
two
younger.
underage kids. And I'm like, I didn't say anything in the moment, but it made me feel gross. It was one of those things where it's like, I'm not the dude that you say this to, because I, in my head, recognize that this is high school kids. You're being a bit of a bully talking about this kid like he's a nerd and like judging who he's with.
Didn't we just have a situation like this where we were like, yeah, we don't do well in these situations on like 2 episodes ago or something like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, we did. But it was one of those things where like maybe I should have said something and didn't. But also beyond just that, like the thought that I had was as this guy turns to me as he's buying his cigarettes or whatever, and he's like making fun of these high school kids, is like, you don't have the social awareness to realize that you might be saying something fucked up and weird right now.
Yeah.
And like to just say some fucked up and weird shit out in public and have the confidence and no awareness is really crazy to me. Like, as somebody who experiences social anxiety and is always worried about how I'm coming off to people, it's like, how do you have that within you to go to these people who, I'm sure they're not even thinking about it, but like in front of this gas station worker, in front of these fucking high school kids, in front of this random guy you don't know, you say some shit like that.
The thing you might say to your buddy who would get the humor
Yeah.
is not going to have the same effect as
I'm not
strangers.
your buddy,
Yeah.
and these aren't your buddies.
Yeah.
And,
But not even that though. But like going off of like the video that I just showed, you know, and like that shit.
You're out in
Where,
public.
like,
what makes you think this is okay? Who's gonna agree
You
with you?
Who told you this is okay,
Yeah.
or who
What-
wasn't there to not to, like,
What
to tell you
life?
it wasn't okay?
What life have you lived
Yeah.
up until this point as a veteran?
Yeah.
As somebody that is fucking, you know, served for our country. That this is the way that you fucking think.
Yeah.
As you have been somebody that has, you know, served along with people of color.
Yeah, and that
And
guy's-
this is still the fucking way that you think?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, fuck that shit.
And that guy's reaction while I was at that gas station in line with him was he looked at me like, you get it, right? And wanted me to like laugh with him and like agree with him. And it was a little bit of like a fist bump moment that he wanted to have happen. And it was the same with
That would have been empowering his comment.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Yeah.
like, you're on my side, right, bro? And it's like, no, nobody's on your
No.
fucking
No.
side.
No.
Like,
No, not at all.
So that reminds me. So back on June 2nd, that was when all of the Ohio laws for like masks and social distancing and all the partitions and restaurants, all that went away on the 2nd.
Yeah.
And it was a liberating moment in the restaurants and stuff like that. But I think it was literally a day or two before that. I was at a gas station. I think I was getting one of my newly addiction things of a cherry Slurpee thingamabob.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I love those things, but they're so full of sugar. But yeah, I was getting one, and this old, like, middle-aged lady, probably a little bit past middle-aged, but like, she was talking about how, like, no, it was like this, maybe like late 20s or early 30s guy, and then like this maybe borderline 60 woman, and they're like, you know, joshing back and forth because they're not wearing their masks inside. I am, because I'm also in uniform, and I also want to not only respect the workers but respect everyone around me. Just adhere to those expectations, because I'm not insulted by them. And so I've got this man and woman laughing it off, and, you know, oh, it's not a big deal, like, wake up, that kind of attitude. And I'm just like, really? There's been over a year of this. Aren't you tired of talking about it?
I see both sides of it. I like, that's where I don't want to be the devil's advocate, but like I am.
It's a tough
because
situation.
I don't care if you're gonna wear a mask. I'm not gonna make fun of you for it.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna wear a mask, then I assume that you got the vaccination.
Right.
And if you didn't, then that's on you.
It's
exactly.
That's on you.
You kind of have to assume that people are being good people, and you shouldn't judge one way or the other. Like, if you're not wearing a mask, then
I assume that
I
you got the
respect
vaccine.
Hopefully that
you
part
know?
is over, but that's the whole attitude that we're taking in the restaurant industry now. Is like, we cannot ask for proof. We
Yeah.
cannot ask that you have been vaccinated or anything like that. We cannot require any sort of guidelines at all. If people want to walk in with their masks on, that's up to them.
I just want to think about like
If-
China and Japan,
Mhm.
where people have been wearing masks for
It's a public norm.
years.
Yeah.
It's a public
Decades.
norm because they are so compact, and the reason that they do it is because maybe they're not feeling well that day, and they don't want to, you know, make other people sick around them. So like, oh,
It's more of a respect thing.
It's more. It's. Oh my God! Thank you for saying it.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing for other fucking people.
Hey, you're not wearing a mask to be self-righteous, although some people definitely are, and
Some
that's the
people.
wrong
Yes.
stance to
But it's
take.
Yes,
mostly
again, that's the
Americans.
wrong stance to
Yeah.
take.
Mostly Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do it because like maybe they had a scratchy throat that day or something.
They don't want to get their
they don't want to get
or comrades.
everybody else that's fucking around them
Careful with
sick.
comrades. People will call us a Tommy podcast.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Slow
Just
that
kidding.
one
I'm
down.
just kidding.
Oh.
They don't want to get the people that's around them that it's taking the subway, you know, the people that they work with, going to a restaurant or anything like that. Like, there's tons of people that are constantly around them. They don't necessarily feel that well that day.
Right.
So they wear a mask. It's out of the whole point is that it's out of respect for everybody else that's around them. So why the fuck can't us as a fucking country figure that shit out?
It's for American point of view, it's all about, I have to listen to another rule. I have to listen to my government, the government that's corrupt, and like it's a whole chain of events. The conspiracies, COVID
sucks.
was never a thing or anything like that. These vaccines are bullshit.
It sucks because there has been conspiracies that have been proven to be correct, and then there's been and then everybody starts to think that. Some people take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
And they think that every conspiracy is correct now.
Yeah.
And
it has yet to be proven or whatever.
Like the whole magnet shit.
It's a buzzword. Conspiracy is a buzzword.
And it's gotten too much hype now.
Now, what I'm looking forward to is hopefully at least the kinder people in America will look at, because we didn't have much of a flu episode this year because everyone was wearing masks.
Why do you think
everyone
that
was wearing
is?
Masks. Everyone was being
we were
safer.
isolated.
We were isolating ourselves, and we were using hand sanitizer,
social distancing.
social distancing, and so I'm hoping that some people are just never going to learn. That's a fact of life. I'm hoping that a lot of the public will maybe be like,
the flu wasn't a thing because
I am
COVID was
sick.
a thing.
No. That's not
like. Are you fucking
no?
serious?
The flu still happened this year. It was just controlled because of all the precautions we were taking because of COVID.
It wouldn't have been such a thing
Exactly.
beforehand.
A big part
the years
of
before.
Why it happens that way in this country too, with more issues than just the pandemic. Like you see this happen politically with a bunch of different issues. Is like because Americans got this. America has this pull yourselves up by the bootstraps attitude.
God, I fucking hate that shit.
Where it's individualism and corporate like you want this for you to make your life better kind of mentality, and like you can do it on your own. That's what this country like. Freedom comes with a cost, and that cost is the mentality of Americans thinking very selfishly. Like that's how we were kind of trained to think about things. So when it came to a global pandemic of like, it's not when you put on the mask, it's not to protect you. That was a really hard thing to push through people's heads in America. Was like, it's not you. It's not the self-righteousness. You're not protecting yourself. You're protecting others. It's a
both.
group
You're
effort.
protecting yourself so that you can protect others as well.
Yeah.
Because if you have it, then you're preventing it from being spread to everybody else. But if you also don't have it, then you're also at a less risk of contracting it. And
you're
then
removing yourself from that chain.
Exactly.
I had somebody that I worked with who had an autoimmune deficiency. You know, and so like they were really adamant about it because they're like, if I fucking get it, like I could fucking die.
Right.
This is not a joke.
Right.
You know, and you don't, if you're somebody that's going to the gas station or going to Kroger or Walmart in that type of situation, like, you don't know who you're around.
Yeah.
You know, and like, it's protecting other people.
I think that's why some countries had an easier time adopting that. I mean, obviously there's
because they're fucking respectful.
Well, it's culturally, yeah. That's kind of what I was saying. And also, like, we're caught up in the pandemic now as a country because we have the funds and the resources. So places like India that maybe culturally, or China that maybe culturally had like the funds in certain regions to
I think it's just American white people.
Well,
bro.
I'm just saying, like, to handle the pandemic early on through cultural norms, they were able to like reduce the curve at the beginning more than we were able to.
What was that term? Flatten the curve?
Flatten the curve. Yeah, so they were flattening the curve.
It the wrong way.
They were flattening it culturally at the beginning in a way that Americans didn't understand. And now that we caught up with the science, the technology, and the resources, we're flattening the curve in places where, like, India, for example, can't do it in the same way. Even though at the beginning of the pandemic, they were fine culturally in the way that they understood spread of the virus.
So I think I lost a little bit there. So, like, what you're saying is, like, all these nations that were obeying these laws and obeying the social norms of, hey, wear a mask and hey, social distance and all these things. All those nations that follow those guidelines who didn't have the massive jump as the United States did, did they have spikes later?
So they handled the beginning of the pandemic really well, and China, India, and all the overseas countries that we think of, they contained it pretty well. And China cracked down really hard. I mean, I'm not saying that like all the methodology was perfect.
Right.
There was definitely some dystopian shit happening with the way that some of the places handled it.
It was scary at the beginning.
Yeah. But they were able to tamp it down way better than we were, and we had an explosion here in the country until vaccines started arriving, until the CDC got their messaging a little more clear to people.
Yeah.
And once the messaging and the vaccines started happening, we've flattened the curve quite a bit, and things are starting to go back to normal. While countries that were doing really well at the beginning, like India, that's the main example that I can think of right now, that's doing the worst right now, was doing very well, and now that they don't have access to vaccines, they're getting fucked over.
Oh, okay.
So it's like culturally they did really well and
Right.
understood the pandemic, and we're following along and doing things that helped
so they
the
thought
bigger.
maybe it's over, so we can start.
Went back to
going-
normal.
yeah, going
They
back
don't
to
have
normal.
vaccines, and they're experiencing a surge again.
Okay.
And we're not experiencing it here the same way because we have the resources, the money, and
Right.
the science and backing and all that. But
I feel
we're
like
still
that
not
should be available.
there.
Like the I don't know, recipe.
Yeah.
I feel like that should become a global thing because it affected us globally, so that information should be available globally as well.
There's
like,
a
it should
teamwork.
Never, yeah, absolutely. And like, as far as like, oh, America's all vaccinated, but India, nah, fuck them. No. Fucking get it to them.
Yeah. And at the same time, we're only at
It's
like
a
50% vaccination in
humanitarian
America.
Responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
Yeah, the more
That's like almost an act of war.
the more it spreads other places, the higher risk we have here too, because of variants and shit like
Right.
that. So like,
Someone in India might have a mutation that like, and so like something in India might evolve past the point of, being an entirely new pathogen, whereas over here, being a different environment, different culture, different, bloodlines.
Yeah.
Like, it could be a completely different thing.
so you remember when the cruise ships were having trouble with COVID early on, where like the whole cruise line was full of COVID passengers and they weren't allowed to come back to shore?
The one thing I remembered about cruise ships recently, you're moving the table. I know.
So
okay.
that happened.
Were the cruise ships that had like plumbing issues.
Oh yes, that's shit piling up out into the hallways. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
No, I've never been on a cruise.
Have you?
No, I haven't. But so.
Oh, hey.
All I really want to say
minority here
is that the scary thing that's happening is now that these countries that are like opening back up, but maybe don't have the full vaccination rates that we do. And again, we're only at like 50% vaccination in this country.
Bro, the whole fucking like lottery vaccination shit.
That's crazy how much that helped. But that's besides my whole point though. Is that like the variants that are spreading in these countries that don't have the resources that we do in this country, those are now back on cruise ships. And so like I got the Pfizer vaccine, and the Pfizer vaccine, they tested it recently. An article came out where they were like, yeah, it's maybe 40% effective against this new variant that's more deadly. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So what is the J&J? Because I got the J&J, and they already said that
Moderna.
shit.
We all got different ones.
They already said that shit was 70% effective.
I have no
so
idea.
what is the?
I gotta pee again. My bladder's terrible.
What is the percentage for this new?
So well, it's the different vaccines are different things. Like it's not all the same science that goes into each vaccine, which is why the Johnson and Johnson is between 60 and 80% effective, and you only have to take the one dose. The Pfizer vaccine, a lot of Americans are only getting the first dose and then considering themselves fully vaccinated. Same with Moderna. So that's a big problem as well. But then also, like, if you even get the double dose of Pfizer, it's based on a different, like, molecule of DNA or whatever.
It's also booster shots.
Yeah. So, like, there's going to be variants, and the variants are going to affect these different vaccines or react with them differently. And so my point is that, like, culturally, one side of the hemisphere or the earth had it correct, and the other side had it, like... Right. But then the money and all the resources helped us out, while these other countries that maybe culturally got it are getting fucked on the money and resources side of it.
Because
so
they're
it's
not
just
able to keep up the vaccinations. Is what we're talking about.
Can you switch to like a random like either me, you, or
This is internet. This is me. This is honesty. This is you.
this is internet.
Mhm.
Oh, that's internet. All right, here, let me push some shit.
Run.
Hell yeah! Hey, run from everybody. Just run from everything. I don't know how to stop it.
Oh, I just
You-
automatically
I
stops.
clicked this one, so go
Mhm.
ahead. Click another one. Click something different. Oh, okay. Bomb drop.
Yeah.
All right.
Soundboards are awesome. Wait.
I don't know how to
No,
stop
it's-
it.
It's still going.
I don't know how to
Hang
stop
on.
it.
Okay, now hit that one again. I didn't hear it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's.
Oh, cool.
I wanted that one to play all the way
So
through.
that mutes it, and then he
Okay,
double hit
yeah.
it to unmute.
No, see, Wes knows all about this. I don't know fucking
You
shit.
double tap stop to stop.
Oh, I didn't hear that one at all.
Go ahead, play it again.
2 hours later.
Oh.
2 hours later, which makes total sense. Cause it is 1 o'clock in the morning, so.
Yeah, they're pressure sensitive, so if you hit it light.
2 hours later. 2 hours
Oh,
later.
Alright, DMCA.
Yeah, I know.
How women have periods.
You got a bomb
Ouchie,
and a chicken
I'm
peck.
cramping really bad. Time for a tampon. How trans men have periods. Ow, I'm cramping really bad. Let me use a tampon. That's the exact fucking sting. Stop being transphobic.
I have that one broken up into 2 pads. So there's the
How women have.
her talking about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then,
That's the exact fucking sting. Stop being.
Oh, you hit both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me hit this one.
all right.
Smoke weed every day.
You. Hey, if you can't smoke weed every fucking day, y'all. I can't smoke weed, so I don't smoke it.
Ha.
So, but it's all good. It's all good. These past 2 weeks have been fucking crazy for us.
Mhm.
We've been through kind of a lot of shit. Boys trip was fucking awesome.
We had like a nice respite from the world. And
Yeah.
we relaxed for 3 days. and
No
then we went-
service on our phones. Just
Yeah.
fucking
I bet
chilling
that
with
was
the
kinda
boys.
nice, actually.
It was very
It
nice.
was actually really fucking nice, even though Wes still answered phone calls from his fucking wife.
I answered one phone call.
Okay. Wes still answered one phone call. From his
And it
fucking
was just her she was reminding me of all the stuff I forgot and couldn't go back for because we were already in fucking Kentucky.
Yeah, the whole time he's talking on the phone, I'm like, fucking hang up on her. Hang up on her.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Because, like, I told my wife that, like, I messaged her when... I couldn't even message her when we actually got to the campsite because there was no service there. Once we got, like, back over the hill and, like, over the mountain and shit and, like, got back, like, into town, I could message her. So we got to the place and we kind of, like, dropped some shit off, whatever, and then we went, you know...
And contacted everybody.
Well, we needed to grab some shit from the Kroger that was in town that was like 9 miles away. So we drove back into town. When we were on our way back into town, I was like, hey, we made it. Just wanted to let you know. We have no fucking service at the campsite. So, like, don't expect to hear from me.
Well, at least they knew. They got that warning.
Yeah.
My wife called me, and I was like...
The audacity of this bitch. Yeah. I thought the same thing. Was like, what the fuck? You know, like, no. Leave us the fuck alone. No, we had a really fucking great time, though. It was fucking awesome. We do have an episode coming out. That is us recording while we were at the campsite.
43 minutes.
It's about
yeah.
45.
So be on the lookout for that. If you're listening to this episode, it'll be before this one.
Yeah, that one's going to come out probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And then the episode that we recorded where your ribs hurt because you were laughing so hard.
Oh, yeah.
That'll
I
be
saw
out
that.
Thursday. And then this episode will
bad
be out 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, that was a bad one. But nah, seriously, thank you guys so much for supporting us, for listening. If you're on Twitch right now, if you're watching us, thank you so much for doing that. If you're watching the YouTube, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we fucking post our shit, because we do the audio episodes also on the YouTube, and we do our video episodes. That's another way that you can, you know, listen. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all those things that you can listen to audio-wise. We do have an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It'll all be down in the description.
Description.
I have to like kind of like pause for a second to like actually get them out. If you would like to call or text into us, you can do so at 614-600-2056. That is 614-600-2056. Or you can email us at blueskiespodcast@gmail.com.
Yep.
And you can send us like a long ass fucking email, and we'll like read it on the show.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the voicemail's
or
limited.
A simple hi.
Yeah, exactly. You could send one word.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it
I'm
don't
pretty
matter.
sure the voicemail's limited to like 3 or 5 minutes, somewhere in between there. So if you
That's
want
a long voicemail.
Yeah, so if you want to tell us a whole ass story, just write it down and
Yeah,
send
just
it to us.
just write it down. Send us an email if you just want to call in and be like, "Hey, like the show, whatever." Like, we will either A, play it on the show, or B, we will read it on the show.
Yep.
Like whatever you decide to do.
We've done it in the past.
We have. Yes, we have. Shout out to Carl.
Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Broskies and Brewskis.
Shout out to Broskies and Brewskis. Carl was one of my managers at Logan's.
Oh, okay.
And called into the show, and he was talking about
He left me a
video games and
voicemail
shit.
one day that was like, it sounded angry, but he was joking, and I
Yeah.
didn't know Carl, so it gave me a heart attack because I thought I was an angry fan.
But then once he played it to me on the show, I was like, "Oh, that's Carl." I was like, "No, he's not mad at all. Like, it's all good." And like, but the whole time, Wes is like freaking out, like his heart's like bumping out of his chest.
We pissed somebody off.
Yeah. Which again, post and ghost. Don't give a fuck what other people think, you know. But no, it was all cool.
So call in and give me a heart attack.
Yeah. We do have merch out there at tpublic.com/BSFTP. That's tpublic, T-E-E, public.com/BSFTB. And you can find our merch out there.
All sorts of shit. Totes,
Yeah.
laptop cases, banners,
Oh,
shirts,
anything you
hoodies,
want.
baby clothes.
Tapestries. Thank you. I was going to say that. We do also have a sponsor now.
We do have a sponsor now.
do have a sponsor
I
now.
have the information for that. Let me pull that up real quick.
Please do.
I am excited for this.
Yeah, we have a sponsor now. And we're working on... They're a little busy right now because of some shit that's going on. And but we do have another sponsor that's coming here soon, too. Yeah. Yes.
That's awesome.
But we did get an actual...
So the link will be in the description,
Yes,
but
it
check
will.
out Dubby. They're an
Yes.
affiliate network. They do promotion for podcast and entertainment online. They also sell some goods and services. They don't have anything for sale right now, but if you want to use their services, go ahead and check out Dubby.
You can pre-order something, and if you use our code, you get a 10% discount.
10% discount if you use our code, and then some of that money goes to us as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
awesome.
So it's Dubby.com.
DUBBY.
Yep.
.com. And it's like G Fuel, but it's, its own company. Has like, no added sugars or anything like that. Like, they're really about it. So, check them out for real, and you can pre-order some shit. They got like a huge fucking order. From what I was reading, they got like over, they didn't have the inventory for what they were like kind of doing, and got like over ordered. And then so now they're kind of like trying to catch back up, so everything's on like pre-order now.
Anybody who's willing to I mean, they seem like they're a fairly new startup, and they're supporting new podcasts and new entertainers and creators online. So anybody who's willing to support something like us, fuck yeah, we appreciate it. Go check out Dubby.
100%. Yeah, go check out Dubby. I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah,
That's
check
all
out
of
our
our plugs.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Fuck us,
Yeah.
hit us up on all those.
Find me at Banana Code Leader, on Twitch or Instagram.
And if you want to chat with us
Twitter,
daily,
whatever.
the Discord's the best way to do
Discord
that.
is
Yeah.
definitely the best way, and we have a lot of fucking cool ass people in our Discord too.
Yep.
Seriously, and we have
I liked our sup chain today.
Yeah.
One person said sup, and I think how many did we get to? Like
You
7 or 8?
no, because you said sup, and then we had that.
I know,
we have the
the
bot that was
achievement
like,
or whatever.
that
Yeah.
you advanced to the
I
next
know.
level.
I
and
was
then
even wondering.
the next
it's like,
person
should I
was
comment? It's
Maze or not Maze.
I'm going to the chill sesh now.
Not Maze.
So we
was it
had
the bot interrupted that chain.
Flashy said sup, username said sup, Last Banana said sup, I said sup, you said sup, you said sup.
Yeah.
And then the bot intervened.
I know.
And then after that, they were like, whatever.
I was
Yeah.
disappointed in that bot. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Hey, you're level 7 now.
Hey.
What up? I'm still 3rd.
But yeah, check us out on the Discord. We've got ranks, so you can level up in the server. You can chat with the cool people who've known us there for a while.
There's incentives for you ADHD motherfuckers out there like me,
And if
who
you
need an incentive to do anything in their fucking life.
And if you've listened to the past few episodes, we played a Which of the Following game, and you can play the same game that we played on the episode with a bot that's in the server and see how well you do. Nobody's won yet. Nobody's got all the answers right, so the first person who wins gets free Discord Nitro. I made an announcement like a week ago.
I already have it,
and
so.
nobody's gotten it. So if you want to test your luck against the bot and maybe get some free Nitro,
Do you have
it's
Discord?
there.
You can get some free Discord Nitro. Take your chance against the bot. It's only the first time though.
Yeah, you only get one chance.
You only get one chance. Just letting you know.
Oh, you gotta study.
It's not like you can do it and then you can,
Well, because the bot DMs you the answer key after you lose.
Yeah, and we can go back and check that shit too. So we know. So don't try your shit on us.
Hey, I got 100%. Yeah, well, you
we
made
got
like
you.
3 attempts.
We already got you. Okay, we already know what's going. You don't even need the 3. Once you do it once,
I know, that's the funny
DMs
part.
you the answers. So we got you already, okay?
I like that
You're
you caught that.
Yeah, no, I already knew what was going on here. We got you, all right? But no, seriously, we appreciate all the support that we've been getting. Check me out on TikTok, too.
Yeah.
Banana Cool Leader on
I
TikTok.
think there's like separate Twitch and separate TikTok accounts coming for the podcast eventually too.
I think there definitely has to be. I think that we just content wise.
Yeah.
I think that we definitely need to separate the two. We talked about this before, maybe about like a year ago.
Yeah.
About doing that, and we were like, we're not really there yet. And now I think that we've gotten to that point where it's like, yeah, we should probably start making separate accounts for like everything and just making it, specific. Because then I can start working on specific content for, either one.
It's all Banana Cult, but we want it to be
Yes.
tailored towards if you like the podcast and what we're doing with the podcast, there's a channel for you. And
Yeah.
if you like the gaming stuff and what Austin's doing, there's a channel for you.
Yeah.
And then eventually when I start doing my own shit that I've been talking about for like 2 years now, there'll be a channel for that.
If you like watching videos on me crying on my way to work for no fucking reason at all, follow me on TikTok.
Yep.
At Banana Cold Eater.
So I think that's about it, though. I think we covered them all.
No, I think it is. Kaitlyn, thank you so much for coming on again.
Of course.
Always a pleasure to have you on.
It's always exciting.
Is there anything you want to shout out?
Yeah.
Not really.
Any
I don't have
socials that
anything.
you want to shout out yourself or anything
I
like
have
that?
a Facebook. That's it.
That's it?
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's fine.
She's in our Discord too, so if you ever if
I'm
you
lurking.
if you want to find her, it's real easy. Just go
Mhm.
listen to the earlier episode and we talk about what her Discord name is. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're not gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna give them a chance to go back and listen to it if they really
There
want to
you
figure it
go.
out.
It's just 'cause you don't remember how
Yeah,
to pronounce it.
incentive. See, that's my dopamine fucking brain coming into play right there.
Right.
And hoping that there's. I know that not hoping, but I know that there's other people out there that are on the same level as me. So, yeah, go back and listen to that episode. You can find her in our Discord if you want to talk to her. But yeah, we really do appreciate all the support that we can get in all the listens and stuff. And remember, the best way for us to get out there is for you to tell your friends. Word of mouth is the best way for us to get known and for, people to find us. So tell your friends, tell your family if you think they'll like the podcast. Or maybe they won't, and maybe they'll get mad at us. And who cares? Like I said, post and ghost. So
I heard
fuck
post
that
and
shit.
coast.
Post and ghost.
Yeah.
We're not out here buying views, so we're looking for the people who like us. So you
Yeah,
know, tell
we
some
are,
people.
though. Yeah,
Tell friends.
Tell your friends, and if you made it this far into the episode, you the real MVP.
Thanks, Chad, for being popping tonight too. Like Chad was all over it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Blue Wombat is even like, I'm gonna listen to this at work in a few days. Like, I've already listened to this episode, but I'm still gonna go back and listen to it. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for listening, and we fucking love you. So later.
Peace. Bye, Wombi.